Welcome. It's Talladega, baby. What is up? I had to go, forgive my my long absence. I had to go restock up on some NAS energy. You know what I'm saying? Can't have a race without NAS energy. Amanda Bruiser in the chat. What is up? Caution sweepstakes is big today. Remember, it is the Yellawood 500. Michael McDowell is on the pole. I have a new look today. I decided to go all in on the Dale today. 3 for Dale. Raise hell, praise Dale. That's the way we're doing it today. So we're going all in. Caution sweepstakes is another big day for caution sweepstakes today. If you don't know what the caution sweepstakes is, you've been living under a rock, you haven't been here to watch these pretty amazing NASCAR races that we've had here in the playoffs, I feel sorry for you kind of because we've been having a great time. So the caution sweepstakes, you tell me who is the main character of a caution. You have to be subscribed to the channel, like the video, but you guys do that already. And you get that done, and we roll into it. And if you win, if you are correct, you're going to get a free pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2 trading cards, which are extreme value. And we have already given so many of them away. I'm really fucking good at Superspeedway. Stenhouse Jr. has a chance. Yes, he does, dude. Ricky's one of my boys. Ricky's hard in the paint. He goes hard in the paint. And I don't think there would ever be another guy that could go as hard in the paint as Ricky. I mean, he literally punched Kyle Busch in the face. Never forget that. He did that. Shut up, Mom. My show is on. What's up, AP? All right, caution sweepstakes. We can go ahead and get them locked in right now. So Bruiser Cruiser is first. He says it's either going to be Bell or Herbst calls the caution. All right, Bell or Herbst. I like it. This is a big day for caution sweepstakes. So you know what to do. Get in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to cause a caution. But let's talk about this. Talladega, obviously my favorite track, the track I grew up going to as a child. I've seen photos online of some of the most ridiculous people in the world that that have done some ridiculous shit. There's been a lot of ridiculous shit. I'm going to be honest with you. Tons of ridiculous shit has happened, and I've had a ton of text messages over the last 24 hours. So it's big. King Kong says weather caution. Get out of here, King Kong. We can't have no weather cautions. Do you guys know that if we go 2 more race weekends without rain, this will be the first season in NASCAR history where there has not been one rain out? I think that's fucking huge, and that's super important. So don't forget that. All right, Amanda called Cindric first. So, yes, Amanda says, give me Busch and Cindric. I like that. Busch and Cindric for Amanda. All right. And AP, Taco Todd said he wants Ware. What's up, Taco Todd? Big day, baby. Big day, baby. All right, Taco Todd has Cody Ware. Bubba Wallace and Logano for AP. All right. Wallace or Logano. All right. Stenhouse has a great chance today. He loves the track. Absolutely. Yes. All right. So, yes, 2 days future. I need you to pick someone else other than Logano. Logano has been claimed. Everyone that's just now rolling in here to the greatest live stream that doesn't actually have the race on the screen, welcome. You're here. Congrats. We're going to have a lot of fun today. This is where we talk that shit and we have fun. So, get your picks in for who's going to cause the caution. Michael Winowski says Casey Mears or Alfredo. All right. Michael Winowski. Good to see you, brother. All right. So, we've got Casey Mears and Alfredo. Alfredo. All right. And Kyle Busch will crash, says NASCAR Fan 18. So Kyle Busch, I think Kyle Busch has already been taken by Amanda. So give me someone else that's going to crash, and you'll enter the caution sweepstakes. Tell me who you think. Yesterday's future, I need you to give me someone new as well. Logano's already been taken. So the drivers that are already off the board for caution sweepstakes at Talladega today, Bell, Herbst, Busch, Cindric, Cody Ware, Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano, and we have Casey Mears and Anthony Alfredo. Any other driver that you want to give me in the chat right now, you're going to win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2. We got a lot of great people in this chat, a lot of people that have been coming back every race weekend, so we're going to have a lot of fun with it. NASCAR Fan 818 says Noah Gragson. And just remember, if you want to win these packs, when the caution happens, if a driver you chose gets hit, you got to be in the chat. You got to claim it before the green flag waves off the restart. So keep that in mind today, because we've lost. We've unfortunately had a few people lose their pack because they weren't here in the chat. So keep that in mind. So we're looking at Gragson for NASCAR Fan 818. Noah Gragson. I hope Noah doesn't wreck. Noah likes to get rowdy out there with the boys. I've seen some fun stuff from Noah this weekend. He likes to have a good time with the boys. NASCAR Fan Cody Ware has already been taken by Taco Todd. So Cody Ware is off the board. Drivers off the board. If you are now entering the chat, you want to enter the caution sweepstakes, give me a driver other than any of the ones I'm about to list right now. Christopher Bell, Riley Herbst, Kyle Busch, Austin Cindric, Cody Ware, Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano, Casey Mears, Anthony Alfredo, and Noah Gragson. Hurst says BJ McLeod. Welcome aboard, Hurst. I got you locked in with BJ McLeod today for caution sweepstakes. William says Cole Custer. I got you locked in for the Custer. Got you locked in. Larson, yesterday's future. Got you. Yesterday's future, we've got Larson locked in. Hurst Alfredo has already been taken by Michael. Austin Hill from NASCAR Fan. So NASCAR Fan now has Noah Gragson and Austin Hill. So there we go. I got them locked in. Joey Fan back again. Connection at the track isn't the best. Can I also try to message Discord if Blaney or Logano crash? You got it, Super NASCAR Fan Andrew. However, Logano has already been taken. Blaney has not. I will get you locked in for Blaney. I will get you locked in for Blaney. All right, so got him locked in for Blaney. Miss Taco Todd says, Haley, what's up, Miss Taco Todd? All right, so Miss Taco Todd has Bowman, has Haley. And the boys are on track. So time is ticking because when the boys go on track, you know what happens here. We're going all in. It's going to be Wild Boy time. All right, it's going to be Wild Boy time here on the NASCAR Race Day Live, the race space, if you will. All right, Josh Cruiser says Hamlin. All right, Josh Cruiser has Hamlin and Bowman. That's not bad picks at all because we know, I think if Hamlin gets in a wreck today, it's going to be because he got collected. Obviously, I don't think Hamlin's causing the wreck. I don't think Hamlin's going to get squirrely, but Bowman, I think, is a good hedge right there. So I like the Bowman one for sure. Hurst had Alfredo to add to his BJ McLeod. All right, yesterday's future, I had Larson on tap for him. Super NASCAR Fan Andrew has Ryan Blaney. So we got Blaney locked in as a wreck causer. Caution sweepstakes, baby. All right, Cass Fan. Herbst is already taken. Cole Custer has his second crash play. Cole Custer has been taken by William. William in the chat has taken Cole Custer already. Cars are on track. Cars are on track. Scoot over here a little bit. Cars are on track right now. Keep that in mind. Cars are on track, so if you want to get in the caution sweepstakes, now we can do caution sweepstakes all throughout this race. Don't get me wrong. But if you want to be on the initial, you want to go ahead and lock your guys in, it's time. Hurst says Alfredo equals fast pasta. Big weekend for Italians, by the way. It's been a big weekend for Italians. Gio Ruggiero, who is an Italian guy. I'm Italian. He's Italian. Great weekend for Italians. Cass Fan. Bell, Herbst, Busch, Cindric, Cody Ware. These are all the guys that have been taken. All right, you got to have a little bit of NASCAR knowledge in here if you want to know. And you can also check the telemetry bar, which sucks today because for some reason NASCAR did not update their PQR. So I'm having to use the raw data feed. We're going to get that fixed up before the next two lines too, but at least we'll be able to see a little bit of what's going on here on the race as I call it today. Bell has been taken by Bruiser Cruiser Cast fan. So here are the people that have been taken, the drivers that have been taken off the board. We have Christopher Bell, Riley Herbst, Kyle Busch, Austin Cindric, Cody Ware, Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano, Casey Mears, Anthony Alfredo, Noah Gragson, Austin Hill, BJ McLeod. We have Cole Custer. We have Larson. We have Blaney. We have Justin Haley, Bowman, and Hamlin. And I'm going to need to get Hurst. I've already got you for BJ McLeod. Michael had already taken Alfredo. So Cody Ware, already out. Bell is already out. Okay. I'm not Cass fan. I am Knight. Do you remember me? I remember you now because you didn't have Knight in your name. I just have to be a little honest there. I like Kyle Larson today to win this race. I don't know how we're feeling about who's going to win. But if you want to talk a little bit about who's going to win, let's turn this camera a little bit too. Let's get this camera right. This AI playing some tricks with us today. All right. So, what is up, Miss Renee? Welcome, King Kong Colin. He says he wants Hocevar. He wants to host a car. You guys see that he straight up bought a brand new our new marketplace find, Casey Kane's first COT era car. Carson Hocevar found that, bought it. So he owns it. Hocevar for King Kong. Colin. Good to see you, brother. King Kong Colin has Hocevar off the board now. One of them Gibbs boys owing me money. What is up, baby? Good to see you. The squad is rolling in, and we have a full board for Caution Sweepstakes. He says, give me Ty Gibbs. Give me that Gibbles. He wanted the Gibbles. All right, Nemechek for Hurst. Hurst, I'm going to add you with BJ McLeod and John Hunter Nemechek. You got it. I did like 100 bets on DraftKings. Let's fucking go, Michael. I've got Kyle Larson to win today. I liked him at 16-1. I talked about that on Wednesday as well. I think he's going to be a good play. And I'll have some live odds updating for us as we get started. So Blaney is obviously the favorite at 7-1. Super NASCAR fan Andrew hops back in. He wants Suarez. You've got Suarez, brother. Blaney and Suarez, your two drivers, are locked in for the Caution Sweepstakes. Ryan Blaney, 7-1. Logano. Oh, no bets are available. They have just taken down the official board, which means that live betting is about to get started on FanDuel, Caesars, and DraftKings. Ryan Blaney is plus 650 to win today. That is some juiced odds to the moon. Cass fan, I've got you. Knight, Cass fan, you're locked in for Tyler Reddick. Got you locked in for Reddick to crash. Caution Sweepstakes right now. Win a 95 pack of Upper Deck Series 2 NASCAR cards. Tell me who's going to be the main character of the Caution. And if you are correct, you will win a pack. I will mail it to your house. We got 33 people in it. 33, a magic number. That's a triangle. We're growing. Let's get this stream rolling today. I want the chat rolling crazy. I want all of the emotion that Talladega brings. We've got Michael McDowell and Chase Briscoe at the top of the board. Thank you, guys. What is up, Michelle? Good to see you. Got a little bit of a different look today. I decided to hang up the Winston. I'm taking the Winston jacket to the dry cleaners. We popped on the Goodwrench Service Dale Earnhardt jacket for the day. It's Talladega. Why not? He got his last win at Dega. I feel like it was only fitting. And the reason I was a little late, I had to go run to the store to grab some nice energy. You know how it goes. If you go to the store, tell them Chase sent you, then run out and don't go back. Can you just give kudos to Michael McDowell? You just did, Miss Renee. Kudos to Michael McDowell. Always showing up on these super speedways. One of the only drivers that I know, I'll never forget missing out on him on the 500. He was like I think he was 50-1 to win that race. Man, that would have been incredible. But the pace car is now rolling out. The greatest race, the race that made me as a child, the race that I went to my entire life, that I know more than anything else. And I know the intensity of how high speed it can get at Talladega, how wild it can get at Talladega. The green flag is out, and Talladega has begun with Michael McDowell getting a slide edge out on the high end over Chase Briscoe now. Nothing like the roar, says Lee Diffie. We are racing at Talladega. Lap 1 of 100. Stage 1 of 60. We got 188 laps to go today, boys and girls, and it's going to be big fun. Stash energy always strong for Chase, Elliott, and myself. Never forget. But now, we've already got some big movement in the back. Joey Logano's already out up on the high end. He said, give me some cars. Let's get running on this high line right now. Joey Logano is up on the high side. We've got, who else have we got here? Michael McDowell in the middle, Chase Briscoe on the bottom. Now we just had, looks like Chris Bell just hopped out up front. Looks like we have got number 21 car as well hopping out up front. So there's going to be tons of movement today. We all know that. But we are 3-wide racing right now at Talladega. And we already see the 21 up here getting a little hung out, it looks like. Josh Berry up at the top. It's McDowell. Wow, dude, I love me some good 3-wide racing. Briscoe now in first, McDowell, Berry, Busch, Wallace, Cindric, Priest, Logano, and the movement's already happening. It's already going to get nuts. It is a boogity, boogity, boogity. Can you show us the laps as the last stream? Brother, I wish I could. For some reason today, this thing has not worked right. If you give me a minute to do some technical difficulty in, I probably could get it pulled up, and I wish I could, because it's been something I've been frustrated with. That's one of the reasons I was a little bit late today, is because I could not figure out why the live timing was not working the way that it was supposed to. But give me a minute, and let me see if I can get something pulled up here for us. Maybe they've updated it since, and if I can get that pulled up for us, then we're going to be a lot better off for the rest of this race. Because if not, it's just going to be me calling it the way that I normally do. But a lot of 3-wide racing right now, and I'm going to work on doing this because that's who I am. So never forget in the middle of the beginning of the race, the man that went to go work on getting the PQR screen pulled up the way that everyone likes it. That's what I do. That's a big thank you. Give me a like for that. Give this video a like for that. The 3-wide racing's already begun. Josh Berry's up at the top. Logano, Wallace, and Busch are fighting for position right now. And we're going to try to get this pulled up on the virtual media center for us all to take a look at right now. For some reason, it is still wanting to show me the race from last night. So it is not giving me an updated version. The only way I'd be able to get that updated version for us right now is if I was able to restart the computer. And I don't think anybody wants to do that. So this is what we have for today. We're going to deal with it the best that we can. And that's what we have. So it's Berry, Logano, Busch, Wallace, Gibbs, Priest, Keselowski, Briscoe, Bell, and McDowell making up your top 10 right now at Talladega. We are on lap 4 of 188, stage 1, 4 of 60. And the boys are running down. I'm going to tell you right now how fanned out they are, how spaced out they are. There's nothing better than this shit right here. Kyle Busch now takes charge of Talladega with Ryan Priest behind him. Berry now moving back up. The lines are getting pretty good, so I'm going to dial in and watch. Let's keep the chat rolling. Let's keep it going. As I'm looking here with Busch, Berry, Priest, Wallace, Logano, Bell, Briscoe, Gibbs, McDowell, and Bowman now in the top 10. What is up, Delta? Caution Sweepstakes is here. It's full-on chaos today for Talladega. So let's take a look. We're looking at Keselowski right now up in this middle line. Everything looks to be pretty good. Everyone's keeping good, firm position. We're 3-ride racing. This is what the Gen 7 can do really well. This is what the Gen 7 showcases. Delta is back. What is up? You want to hear the cars? I can call in. We'll definitely get you to call in. Don't forget, we're 4-wide racing now at Talladega. 4 wide at Talladega right now towards the back. We've got some motion. They got bunched up going on right now, trying to keep a tie. But, man, the overhead is looking incredible right now. Looks like Gibbs is kind of in this weird, awkward position right now, though. Justin Haley is up on the high end of Ty Gibbs. He's tucking back behind Brad Keselowski. So right now, Bubba Wallace has just taken charge of the Yellawood 500 with Busch right behind him. Briscoe and Priest making out 4th and 5th. And now Barry kind of getting hung out to dry on that high end. But here comes what looks to be Ty. Is it Ty? Is it Christopher Bell? Christopher Bell being one of those guys that are one of those absolute Superspeedway dogs. He's trying to get the best he can, but that's going to be Logano behind Barry. So I can only imagine that Ford is going to try to make this third line work. There's also a very tight fourth line developing in the back right now. And now that's going to spread out. So they're going to get spread out 3 wide. Blaney, Cindric looks to be kind of lift a little bit to dig back, but Bubba Wallace now taking the center line. He is going to hold it down for Toyota as he tugs across the track. Here he goes. We've got Briscoe behind him, Busch on the low end. On that high line, looks like Josh Berry still trying to form something up high with Joey Logano behind him. Looks like Shane Van Gisbergen's up there with him as well. And we've got Justin Haley behind Logano. So 3 wide racing right now at Talladega. Oh, yeah, there's going to be so many lead changes. It's going to be nuts. They picked the perfect day for them to fuck up our normal screen that we have. I'm working on developing something brand new for us to have a scrolling ticker so that we can keep track of where these guys are moving. So be on the lookout for that as we've got 2 more races live to go. But other than that, you guys know we just like to be here, have a good time, and watch the race. And that's exactly what we're here to do today. So here we go right now. Barry, Wallace, Logano, Busch, Haley in your top 5. All in their own lanes, all making up their own strategies here. 8 out of 188, stage 1. So let's see. SVG's up on that high line. He looks like he's wedged between Haley and looks to be Haley and having a little bit of trouble seeing there from the glare of the screen. Who is that there? We've got Barry now taking charge of the race with Logano. So the high line worked. The high groove is working right now. You don't need to worry about tires. You don't need to worry about any of that shit here. This is just ripping and rolling. We're going to see how everything shakes out. Goodyear's been doing a great job with the tires. Don't really know what the strategy is going to look like today, but we're going to see it play out. Have heard some rumblings, though. But right now, Josh Berry, clean out in front with a straight line. Looks like of Logano behind him. Haley's in third, the only Chevy right there that's in third. 4th, Bubba Wallace. So we've got Toyota up there. Van Gisbergen now in 5th. And we've got Austin Hill in 6th. Now moving back to 7th, we've got McDowell into 8th, Alfredo in 9th, and Brad K in our top 10. SVG's going crazy. If Shane Van Gisbergen finds a way to just get a top 10, to just survive Talladega, I think I'll be proud of the guy. I think you got to be proud of that guy. Love it. T. Patchy, thanks so much. Look, we're here. We're glad to have you here. Make sure that you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be in the sweepstakes today, the caution sweepstakes. Who's going to cause the first caution? You let me know. It's all been happening in the chat here. You'll see who has chosen who, and I'm more than happy to lay it down for you. So, Michelle, as it stands right here, kind of hard to take my eyes off of the track action, but I'm going to do it. Bell and Herbst for Bruiser Cruiser. Busch and Cindric. Got them written down for Amanda. Taco Todd has Cody Ware. AP has Wallace or Logano to cause the first caution. Michael Wanowski has Casey Mears or Anthony Alfredo. NASCAR fan 818 has Gregson or Hill. Hurst has McLeod or John Hunter Nemechek. William has Cole Custer. Yesterday's has Larson. Super NASCAR fan Andrew has Blaney or Suarez. Miss Taco Todd with Justin Haley. Josh Cruiser as Bowman or Hamlin. King Kong Colin has Hocevar. Owing Me Money with Ty Gibbs. And Kaz fan has Reddick. That is who is off the board for the free pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2 that I will send to you if you correctly guess who is the main character of the caution. It cannot be one of the drivers that I have mentioned here. So as you can see here, we've got about the top 15 you can see on the telemetry bar. I will be able to handle the rest for you over here today. Barry, now your leader, Logano, Wallace, Haley, Van Gisbergen, Briscoe, Hill, McDowell, and Alfredo, and Keselowski. As things seem to calm down a little bit, as really looks like Logano trying to be the first to get these points made up for the playoffs. Can I get Austin Hill as a backup? Austin Hill is off the board, my brother. NASCAR fan 818 has him chosen. Bell and SVG for Michelle. Bell has already been taken, but SVG I don't think has. So, Michelle, I have you locked in for SVG. Michelle has SVG locked in now. Hill has already been taken. Hocevar has already been taken. It's lap 13 of 188, stage 1, 13 of 60 at Talladega Superspeedway. Look at Ricky Stenhouse's car as it's showing it right now, the non-vegan 47 Jack Link's car. I don't know of many vegans that go to Talladega. I think it could be a sign. Gregson is already off the board. Animal on track, caution. I like your style, Balicki. We'll write it down. Animal loose on track. That's like choosing the 0 or the double 0 at the roulette table. That's what Balicki just came in here and did. I love it. Haley's already off the board. I like cake. What is up? I will lock you down for Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon was not taken. That other Dillon brother hasn't been taken either. Haley is off the board. Beer on track for caution. Owen, you've got it. That's like choosing the 0 or the double 0 today. So we've got you down right now. Chase and Bush to make mine, please. Add Bush. Bush is already off the board. Bush has been taken already. Kyle Busch was taken by Amanda. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We'll keep it going. Josh Berry now in clear control of this race with Logano on the high side. SVG now leading the middle groove. And it looks to be one of the Keselowski. I think it's Priest now on that bottom groove. Beautiful. Brad K, Delta, you got it. Brad K has not been chosen. So Delta takes Brad K. No one's strangely no one's chosen Chase Elliott. No one's chosen Ricky Stenhouse today either, which is strange. Sean says Priest. Priest has not been taken. Sean, I got you locked in for Priest. Got you locked in for Priest, Sean. Y'all keep them coming. Keep those names coming. If you think someone is going to cause a caution, just give me a name of a driver at this point because we've already got about half the field taken up on the caution sweepstakes with everyone here in the chat so far. So keep this going. You can't choose people you bet on. That's understandable. That's why you choose beer on the track. Right now we're hearing from spotter Coleman Presley with Joey Logano, though. Let's take a second to listen. We're going to crank it up. So I got this. I'm watching this on the television for everybody that can't. Give me Elliott. You got it, Michelle. Amanda comes in hot. She says, why? Michelle, I got you for SVG and Chase Elliott. Look, anybody could cause the caution today. It's anybody's game. Oh, wow. Look, we got some good movement right now as Christopher Bell gets up here. He says he wants a piece of the pie. He gets ahead. Joey Logano still on that high line, pushing Josh Berry. But now we've got Bell and Priest in front of both of them. We know that Ryan Priest is a rocket man, and we've got it going hard. You got to be a rocket man at a super speedway track. Bowman is chosen, Bill. What is up? Thank you for coming in, Billy. Giz is going strong. Say, aho. All right. You're very welcome, Michelle. I got you locked in. Stenhouse to win. Hurst, I like that one as well. He's in the non-vegan car today. It could work out good. SVG up in 5th now, though, is wild to see. We've got Kyle Busch now wanting to challenge for that lead as everything is kind of condensed now into about 2 single-file lines. We've got the middle groove and the high groove working right now. We're on lap 17 of 188 at Talladega Superspeedway. Stage 1, 17 of 60, and the boys are racing. Denny Hamlin, playoff round. The playoff points, we're not even going to look at playoff points until this race is over, let's be honest. Oh, nice, T-Patchy. I did not know that. Thank you so much. I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly, though, if I'm going to say it. I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. If you can give me a pronunciation. Where's the purple ball? Oh, dude, the crystal ball. I'm the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball, and we know it. I'm going to tell you right now, I did not choose someone to cause the caution today because I'm leaving it all up to everybody in the chat. I'm not getting any piece of this action. I know we will get something as we got some movement now. Looks like we just had, I want to say it appeared to be, who was that just dropped down into the top line? We just had someone drop down in. It was a really good, smooth transition. We're on board with Denny Hamlin right now as Kyle Busch is now taking the lead with Van Gisbergen right behind him. Be honest with me. Tyler Reddick has been taken, Delta. Tyler Reddick has been taken by Cass Fan. Cass Fan has taken Tyler Reddick. So, look, we all know that Talladega right now, it's getting kind of early. Things are kind of developing. It's lap 19 of 188, 19 of 60 in stage 1. So far, I mean, the guys up front, Van Gisbergen has been really impressive, showing off what he's capable of, showing off what he can do going from road courses. He wants to let it be known to NASCAR fans, hey, you need to see who I am. I'm not just a road course guy. I came here to learn ovals, to learn super speedways, to learn NASCAR. We've got a big field separation going on right now, too. Looks like that's starting back somewhere around the 20s. So in the 20s, we've got a big field separation. Looks like Brad is way back there now with that second pack. So 2 packs now formed at Talladega. Byron is not taken. Billy Tate, you have just taken Byron. So you now have Byron, Billy Tate. Billy has Byron off the board. The crystal ball is here. What would your dad – dude, my dad would – this is exactly – you want me to be honest? I'll give you the honest answer. My dad is actually there right now. He is in Talladega with his girlfriend and his and her kid. And it's the kid's first Talladega race. I call him a kid, but he's an 18-year-old man. He's there. He's never been to a NASCAR race before, though. Just got into NASCAR this year, so he's there in the stands. If Chase Elliott right today, this is going to be my dad. Damn. It's just honest. Damn. My dad's there to get drunk and have a good time. My dad's there to drink beer in the sun and bake, dude. That's the reality. Talladega just brings out that kind of, I don't know. It's just when you're there, it's like your favorite driver can get wrecked. You'll be a little mad, but you're still just like, yeah, you're there. It's Dega. But that's him in SVG DNA, bro. Yes, dude. SVG is really showing what it's all about. He's running second right now at Talladega, which is nuts. There's single file running right now. Looks like the top 6 ending with Barry. So Busch, Van Gisbergen, Haley Wallace, Bell, and Barry off on their own right now. Then it's two lines made up, middle and top line in the back. Now we're going low line, middle line behind the first top 6. So there it is. But, yeah, I just had to be honest. That's my dad. Damn, man. That's Ricky. That's what my dad would be saying right now in the stands. He was a Dale Jr. fan. Thanks for the sub, Gary. Let's go, dude. Raise hell, praise Dale, baby. It's that kind of day. So LeBron and Kevin Hart. See, the NASCAR is just so deeply embedded in my brain. They've got a DraftKings commercial. Look at some live odds right now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take a moment to look at some live odds. On DraftKings right now, I want to see if they've got live odds open for Dega, and they do Ryan Blaney 6-1, Logano 8-1, Byron 9-1, Elliott 10-1, Larson 12-1. I'm looking. I mean, it can be anybody's race. It's a tough time. You just kind of pick your pony, throw the dart, let it ride. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. Kyle Busch is in the lead. RCR knows super speedways, man. If it's Daytona or Talladega, I'm all in on RCR. They may suck everywhere else. Austin Dillon may have gotten a gate stuck in his hauler this weekend. We broke that on Twitter earlier this week. That was one of the first pieces of Talladega news that we broke. He got a gate stuck in his truck. Could be a sign. Could be a sign. I have a crystal ball. That's all I'm saying. Kyle Busch is in the lead. Now Barry takes that lead back as they are getting some rotation going. That single file line is kind of pushing up. It's Barry, Logano, Busch, Van Gisbergen, Briscoe, Haley, Hill, Wallace, McDowell, and Bell making up your top 10 at Talladega. He'd be like, damn, like Ron Simmons. I don't know who. Wait, Ron Simmons? That name sounds really familiar. Who is Ron Simmons? Maybe I'm just having a moment. You guys got to remember, when I'm live and I'm here in the moment with y'all, everything outside of what's happening in this chat, on this television, is gone. My brain is a blank slate. I don't compartmentalize. I flow in the moment. And that's just how I go. RCR sucks everywhere except Richmond, Daytona, and Talladega. For some reason, they got it figured out that way, brother. I don't know how else to say it or what else to say. SVG's dad was a great rally driver back then. Dude, rally is something that I really want to go check out. Rally racing is something that I need to go overseas. I need to come check out that scene. I want to be standing on a piece of grass and have to run out of the way as a car jumps over a dirt hill. That's what I want to experience in my lifetime. So I'm just saying that. Ooh, WWE. Okay, that's probably why. I wasn't a big WWE kid, man. I wasn't that big. I didn't really come up on WWE. Like, a lot of people give me shit. A lot of my friends that don't watch NASCAR. Whoa, what's going on with Elliott? Elliott had to lift? Elliott had to lift. Oh, no. Elliott had to lift a bit. Not looking good. You don't want to have to lift at Talladega, I'll tell you that. If you got to lift at Talladega, it's not fun. Not a fun time when you have to lift at Dega. Barry, Logano, Busch, Van Gisbergen, Haley, Chastain make up. Barry, Logano, Busch, Van Gisbergen, Haley make up your top 5. We're moving all over the board. Blaney's playing it smart right now back in 36, and Austin Dillon as well. So it looks like those guys like Blaney, Dillon, some of the guys that we know that want to be around in the end, they're hanging back. They don't want to get caught up in this shit early on. But then you've got some other guys that just say, fuck it, let's charge and let's go. Right now you got Ty Dillon up in 16th, Hocevar in 17th, Gibbs 18th. 21st, Gilliland. Larson's back in 22nd right now. Keselowski's in 23rd. Custer's in 24th. Hamlin's 26th. So a lot of our big dogs, Priest has already dropped back to 26th. Elliott's sitting in 30th. I think a lot of your playoff guys are going to be smart. They're going to stick towards the back as they are single file now on the high side up front. Joey Logano is here for points. We know why Joey Logano's up there. He has to risk it. Briscoe now up front with 2 cars. Looks like Briscoe's got someone right behind him, and I'm going to try to take a look at the PQR and see if I can see. So Briscoe right now is down. It looks like he's got Bubba Wallace behind him, so Toyota trying to form a line on that low side. Now Cody Ware behind him in the Arby's car. Let's be honest. Do you want Cody Ware behind you when you're trying to form a line? Let me know in the chat. We met Braun Strowman at Vegas race, but had to Google him. He's a big mofo. Gosh damn. Christopher Bell, the winner, says YOLO. All right, Christopher Bell as a winner. I could see it, but maybe not today. I don't think I'm on board with you. Remember, I am the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball. I have a weird strategy that Kyle Larson is probably going to win this race today. I also like Ricky Stenhouse to win. I also have a little bit of cheddar on Austin Dillon just because of Big 3 energy. And I also like Chase Briscoe to possibly win this today, but he's scaring me a little bit right now. He's going for it, though. At Talladega, you don't want to be too overly cautious. You want to be able to say, hey, I can get up front, I can hold it down, and that's what Chase Briscoe's doing right now. He takes over the lead on the high side over Josh Berry. It's Chase Briscoe now leading at Talladega Superspeedway. SVG is safer at front. He knows this. Up to the pit crew to keep the car on point. I like your style right there. That's the way it should be. And I feel like anybody that's got enough kahunas to put on the dash today, they're going to do a lot better off than those that are going to be a little bit more scared of that big one. Because sometimes the big one never comes, and then you fuck up your entire day. So you got to be smart on that end. But as it goes right now, Gragson up front. So we've got some completely new formations happening. As John Hunter Nemechek says, he wants to lead a lap at Talladega. He's on the low side. Noah Gragson on the high side. Cody Ware now. Some of these other guys are getting maybe a little bit weary. As you can see, hopefully these guys can keep it laid down. But some of the drivers up front now that are kind of known to be a little more caution prone are taking the lead at Talladega. The charge is happening. Austin Hill was a good bet at 100-1. I wouldn't mind. Look, this is a dartboard race. Throw the darts, see what sticks. That's the way we like to roll with it. Nemechek. Now Hamlin up in the second. Where did Denny come from? Denny now was working at the back. So these guys are bunching up a little bit now. Some of that air is really starting to pick up, suck them all together. We're seeing some good three-wide racing now at Talladega. So we've got Barry up front, and we're watching that happen now. Nemechek second, Logano third, Hamlin fourth, Gragson in fifth. Josh Berry does not want to get out of that top line. Very strange. I wonder why. He doesn't want to get out of it today. He doesn't want out. And we're taking a look here at the telemetry board. Let me pull this telemetry up a little bit for us. There we go. That way we have a little bit more of a clearer picture of what's happening. So we're looking now. Nemechek now taking control of the race. Hamlin now up into second. Busch into third. Busch into second now. As we are rolling, we're on lap 31 of 188. 31 of 60 in stage 1 at Talladega Superspeedway right now. And we are green flag racing. The boys are running. Just kind of scope that out a bit. There we go. And we are doing live telemetry updating. So there it is. So we got a top 12 that we can show off today. Again, that telemetry bar being a little bit finicky today. Typically, a lot of the people that work at NASCAR, they go out and get drunk the night before, so maybe they my theory is pretty much every Talladega race, something fucks up on the NASCAR side where the telemetry bar doesn't come through like it normally does, and my theory is that someone got really hungover and forgot to update it. That's my theory. I think it's a good theory. Forge are strong. I'm biased, Chev. We all know Toyota has set benchmarks. Absolutely. The boys are ripping. Joey Logano said he has to stay up front. He wants to get those stage points. And you know it's tough. It sucks to have to be in a position where you got to go for stage points at a place like Talladega because you know anything can happen. Anything can fall apart in the blink of an eye. Forge are strong. Bias Chevy. We all know Toyota has had the benchmark, says T. Apache. Toyotas have been incredible this year. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be talking a lot during this race. We're going to be doing probably a lot of hooting and a lot of hollering. I'm going to turn the air down, dude. I got to turn the air down.
This is how you make crispy Korean fried chicken. Wi-Fi speeds as fast as home, even when you're on the go.
We got the air going on now. The boys are racing as commercials still happen. And we're three wide racing at Talladega. Josh Berry's in the lead. Keselowski's worked his way back up to second. And Hamlin is in third. Logano fourth. Briscoe in fifth. So we got some big contenders up in the front now. This is what a lot of us like to see. We want to see some of these big names up here at the top. Kind of champion for position. Oh, yeah, dude. The Zen, I don't even have a Zen in right now because I already know that we got a long way to go, dude. We got a long way to go today. Got too many faves of school. I do, dude. I'm telling you right now, Barry, Hamlin, Logano, Keselowski, Busch. I'm going to say this. I am really at a point to where I know that Blaney has to be thinking big one. I don't see why we haven't seen him up front yet. We have a plan, says Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney just says that on his radio. They have a plan. They're sticking back in the 19th. Usually we would maybe see him being a little more aggressive here, but I would hope that he would be because, I mean, look at where he's at in the points right now. That's the way that I'm looking at things. But as I'm seeing here, Hamlin now is championing up, and he's in a paint scheme that I had no fucking clue in the beginning. Like, where's FedEx, man? I miss FedEx. I miss FedEx being on the car. These new sponsors that some of these guys have had to get, man, is really throwing things off. But we're taking a look here. C-Bell's up there towards the front. We're riding on board with Ty Gibbs right now behind Justin Haley, John Hunter Nemechek, and the 71 of Michael McDowell. That high line is moving right now, passing Bubba Wallace. They're getting up. So when they get up in that high side, that high line is going to move. Good passing going on right now as Ty Gibbs makes a pass on the high end of Bubba Wallace. I don't really think you want to be in that middle lane too much. That middle lane seems like it's carrying a lot. Hamlin now up front. Brad K at the bottom now. Following is Chase Briscoe. And we've got what looks to be Haley now leading the top line at Talladega. So Haley, Hamlin, and Keselowski leading all three of their respective lines. We've got Haley on the high line. We've got Hamlin in the middle, and we've got Brad K leading the low line at Talladega. 3-wide racing at Talladega. Stacking up, boys. Hamlin, Keselowski, Barry, they're all kind of champion for position right now. Got a long race to go. One thing I'll say, though, I've got some really funny pictures I got to show you guys. Somebody sent me apparently it was surprisingly dead as shit, but somebody sent me a video of a man getting a lap dance in a wheelchair. So somebody did send me a video of a man getting a lap dance in a wheelchair at Talladega last night. Talladega Boulevard is a wild time. It's a wild time. If you've never been there, I highly suggest you go. Need to be there. Playing NASCAR Heat 5, got a 0.00 photo finish. I haven't got to play the game yet. How does that happen? Tell us more. Tell us more in the comments below. I would say if you want to get those spring Dega tickets, you need to hop on board and get those at least around, I would say, February. February is the best time to get them. Everyone's focusing on what's in front of them. They should go on sale by February, and you should be able to get those lined out. Brad K now takes clear lead with Chase Briscoe behind him. The bottom line is what is moving. It's Briscoe, Hamlin, looks to be the 71 of Michael McDowell, that top four. So that bottom line has got the motion now, but the middle line now being made up. Kyle Busch leading that middle line. Haley still leading the top line. Hamlin is tucked behind Kyle Busch, so they're going together. Two old teammates going together with each other right now. You got to love it. I would say for spring Dega tickets, definitely pull the trigger around January, February. If you want to just be locked in, not have to worry about anything. But it all depends on where you're going to sit at, too. I should take my 8-year-old son to the boulevard. Bring a blindfold. And you go. And if you want to go, like, that's like, Talladega Boulevard is like rated R NASCAR. You want to see NC-17 NASCAR? You just go over to Geico camping. Just go over to Geico free camping. That is a heathen's paradise, dude. That is Sodom and Gomorrah from the Bible. That's what Geico free camping is. Geico free camping is Sodom and Gomorrah from the Bible. That's what it is. And that if the Bible was like the book of NASCAR, Solomon and Gomorrah is Geico free camping. All right. Talladega Boulevard is just like debauchery lane. Okay, it's way worse than Geico free camping, guaranteed. That's what we grew up loving to do. We would sneak off. We would all sneak off, and we would figure out how many. Like I'm a 13-year-old child, and I'm trying to figure out how many beers can I steal out of ice chest before we make it. I was a mischievous one. I was a mischievous heathen. I really was. I took him to the fall Dega race last year, but he didn't stay or go to the Boulevard. Yeah. At 8 years old, see, my mother and my father took me to Talladega when I was 5 years old. I don't know why they thought that was a great idea, but they did. They took me to Talladega at 5, and they threw me in the fire. So my brain was corrupt from the young, ripe age of 5. And I've been this way ever since, dude. I blame it on Dega, dude. Dega is what I'm about. And it's not just the race, it's everything that happens over that weekend. But if you get a nice place, like you go to Anniston Tower, good seats. We like Anniston Tower. A lot of friends sit over there. If you go camping, check out like CNC Campground. That's a great campground that's kind of away from the wild shit. CNC is good. Talladega RV Park is a good campground. Like if you have younger kids, I would recommend doing that or getting a hotel, going to the stands, checking out the outside, and then just watching the on-track action. When the kids get into the teens, 13, 14, where you can't really hold back, and I don't even know. My kid doesn't even have like a tablet or a phone or anything like that, and he's 10. So I don't know, what the age limit is for most of this stuff now. But I would say that, when it gets to where you can't really protect much, let them go just let them go. But they'll figure it out, and it'll be a wild time. But it's never ceased to amaze me just what you can learn on a random weekend at Talladega. It's always fun. Thank you, Bruiser. I appreciate it. I'll tell my mom and dad you said so. My dad is there right now. Like, that is just something he never breaks. Like, I've got a lot of friends now that go to Indy 500s, and they, that's kind of become the thing that I love to do now. I love going to the Indy 5 and hanging out with all the people I know there on the IndyCar side of things. But Talladega is just something that's in my blood, man. Grew up on it. Closest track to my house being from New Orleans. So, gotta love it. We got pitters coming now. Pit boys coming in. Chase Briscoe locking up them tires. McDowell is in now as well. So it looks like Ty Gibbs is in. Cody Ware is in. Shane Van Gisbergen is in. John Hunter Nemechek, Eric Jones is in. And the boys are going in for new shoes and a splash of fuel. Josh Berry is in. He's getting a push off, just getting a splash of fuel. A lot of these guys just getting a splash of fuel. No shoes needed. Tires are tires at Talladega. Tires are flyers, dude. Thank you for the sub, PMW Slot Car Dad. Appreciate you. Every time you hit sub, you raise Dale. You raise him. He comes onto the screen, dude. Dale Sr. has 10 wins at Talladega. Whoa. Got a lot of pitters coming in now. What's happening? Big bunched up. Bush is coming in. Wallace, Hocevar, Bell, Haley Reddick, Stenhouse, Alfredo Hamlin, and Casey Mears. And I will tell you, their stop times. They're getting started now. Bush is getting started. Wallace is getting started. Alfredo's gotten started. It's a 4.8 for Kyle Busch, 5.4 for Bubba Wallace. Let's see here. 3.7 for Reddick, 5.8 for Haley, 6 flat for Bell. Not good. Hocevar with that 3.9 looks solid. Reddick with that 3.7 looked good as well. And the boys are blending back out. Keselowski and Logano, they should all be pitting here soon for a splash of fuel. 16 to go in stage 1, lap 45 of 188 at Talladega Superspeedway. From the D.C. area, been to Dover, Richmond, Martinsville, and Bristol. Enjoy short track racing because of the area I'm from. Yeah. No, short track racing is everything. And, I didn't learn a lot about that until I got a little bit older. Ooh, Chase Elliott bumped Denny Hamlin, left him hung out to dry on the high side. Chase Elliott just kind of gave him a little boop there. A little boop from Chase Elliott to Denny Hamlin. Said, get out the way, dude. You're already locked in this thing. I got work to do. That's what he said. But yeah, short track racing is something I really came into around 2021 when I really started going to all these tracks. Like I had watched these races as a kid growing up, really started digging in strongly to NASCAR around 2017, 2018, watched, and really got to form a genuine love of short track racing by going to Bristol and going to Richmond. I love those tracks. Logano, Keselowski, Gregson now on pit road. Looks like either Herbst or Gibbs are in one of them cars. Logano's out, so all just getting a splash of fuel on pit road right now. Nothing too out of the ordinary. And the boys have just been racing. It's been really cool to see how they've separated up like this today. We do love us some good short track racing though, man. Bristol this year was absurd. One of the best races I've seen at Bristol in years, man. It was full on 90s NASCAR style. Lap 47 of 188. 14 to go in stage 1 at Talladega Superspeedway. Gonna take a look. I want to take a look at some of the live odds. Blaney at 8-1, Logano at 8-1. Nothing's really changed here much. Anything from 10-1 higher is what I'm like. All right, we've got Chase Elliott now on the pit road. William Byron just pulled off. Elliott, everyone getting a splash of fuel. That's what's happening. A 3.6 it looked like there for Byron. That's epic. 3.6 for Byron, so that was quick. Didn't need as much. Bristol was an awesome race. Goodyear did their damn job, dude. Goodyear brought the tires out. They came to play that night. Straight up, dude. Get that pulled in here. Logano now up the top. So we got Cindric leading, Smith second, Gilliland third, Blaney fourth, Byron in fifth. Blaney is now coming off of pit road. Just got his splash of fuel. Nothing really too crazy here in stage 1 at Talladega. The boys just single file line running. If you love watching cars rip, this is the race for you. And we love watching a good Bristol race, too. They love to rip up and down the track. Noah Gragson now holding that low line. The higher line, Zane Smith is leading that middle line. Big Pack coming now up on some of these boys off of pit road. Let's see how they fight around the traffic. They're going down below that yellow line. They're going to have to merge in. And here they go. The merge is happening. Whoa, split up around Cindric. What an idiot, dude. Cindric just, I'm not moving. Dude, you've been out of the playoffs for fucking 3 weeks, dude. Get out. Get out of the way, dude. He's still hotboxing his car from Bristol, dude. That's what's happening with Austin Cindric right now. Whoa. 67. Oh, Carson Hocevar. Something's going on with Hocevar. Right rear. Uh-oh. Is he on pit road? Okay, he made it to pit road. Looks like Hocevar made it to pit road. No caution there. It was close. It was close. A.J. Allmendinger now in the lead. Look at him go. This is where we start to see things get a bit squirrely out here. As all the traffic's merged, all the splashes of fuel, 11 to go in stage 1, lap 50 of 188. Need something good to happen for the Dirty Mo podcast this week, and I think we will. Brad K missed his pit stall, had to back up a little bit. I think we will. How would you guys like it if we brought these kind of live streams to Dirty Mo's channels? I want to know your honest opinion. You guys have been here. You guys have been watching these live streams with me since Bristol. What would you guys think if Dirty Mo started doing live streams like this? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. Let me know what your thoughts would be if Dirty Mo got on board with what we were doing here, and we brought this kind of energy to NASCAR in 2026. Let me know. Let me know what you would think if we brought this kind of energy to IndyCar in 2026. Let me know in the chat what you think. Gragson is leading. Jones in second. Allmendinger's in third. Gibbs is in fourth. Now Logano takes fourth from Gibbs. Jones now in fourth. Gibbs in fifth. Busher in sixth. McDowell now moves down to ninth as Berry moves up into seventh. Nemechek in eighth. And that's it. Maybe There may be D powerful. There may be there may be some talks going on. There may be some chatter. Be better if I got NBC. What if it was the next best thing? My goal in all of this is to eventually get it to where we can have this experience with the video. We have this experience with the video, allowing me to do these calls, have different people join us. It's the future, man. This is where we're at right here. This is what I love doing. I love just calling races, talking about races, being here live, talking to the chat during a race. Whoa, we got big smoke, big action happening right now. Whoa, we got a car in the wall. Who is it going to be? What is the story? We've got our first big crash at Talladega as a fucking commercial is on. Holy shit. I'm taking a look right now. I'm trying to see some of the cars that were involved. We're on lap 52 of 188 as this caution just came out. Chase Elliott is involved. Oh, no. Chase Elliott's involved. Don't know who caused it yet. First caution sweepstakes about to happen, though. Chase Elliott's car is fucking destroyed. Not good for Chase Elliott. Justin Haley's car is destroyed. We've got damage for Allmendinger, damage for Elliott. Waiting to hear who else we have. And we need to find out who caused this. Whoever caused this will be the main character of the caution and then win the pack. Who's it going to be? AJ is smashed. He was just leading. Smashed. What happened? I saw it all happen on the high end. Somebody locked up tires is what it looked like to me. There was a lockup. I think someone blew a tire. So whoever blew the tire is the main character of the caution. Let's find out who blew that tire. It may have been AJ. And I don't think anybody had Allmendinger down. We will find out for sure, but they've got the safety team over there with Allmendinger right now. Briscoe should be fine. So we know that we've got, let me look at the telemetry bar, the full telemetry bar, to make sure. So, Stenhouse out of his car. Gregson out of his car. Fuck. 8+ cars, says Lee Diffie. Eric Jones is now getting some work done. So Eric Jones may be able to salvage something out of here. Still working on the caution sweepstakes is still going to happen. Someone's still going to win a pack. Someone is still going to get pack. So let's find out what happened. But it looked like a tire blew. AJ Allmendinger now out of the car, which is good. 8 to go in stage 1. We want to know what happened here. So let's take a look. Gregson. Oh, it was Gregson. It was Gregson that caused it. So Eric Jones bumped up. Gregson turned in, and then everything unraveled. Gregson, who had Noah? NASCAR fan 818. NASCAR fan 818, are you here in the chat? The 43 calls it. Turn Noah. That makes Noah the main character of the caution. Noah Gregson, NASCAR fan 818, is the winner of the pack. NASCAR fan 818, you have one pack. Someone let him know that he has one pack. NASCAR fan 818. If you are in the chat, you have to claim your pack before the green flag, and you have to be subscribed to the channel. NASCAR fan 818, you have won. You have won the first pack of caution sweepstakes today. Now we will wait to see if he enters the chat. The 43 push Noah. Noah turned, making Noah the main character of that caution, which took everyone out from there. Noah Gregson, the main character of the caution. There it is. There it is. You have to claim. There he is, NASCAR fan 818. You have won a pack. Find me online at Garage Guy Chase on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. DM me your address, and I will be mailing you a pack. Finally, somebody after the last 2 weeks has won a pack for caution sweepstakes. Big shout out. CeeLo claiming Jones did it. Look, Jones may have pushed into him, But it was Noah that turned and Noah that collected, making Noah the main character of the caution. I had a whole week to figure out how we were going to do this. So it's whoever is the collector, whoever gets loose, whoever is the one that loses it, that shakes everything up in the beginning. Jones is just going straight. Noah loses it. He's the main character of the caution. That's how we're doing this one. Now, don't worry. Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. And Eric Jones may be a main character of the next caution, but nobody even had Eric Jones. No one even had Eric Jones, so at least somebody gets a walk away with a pack for the first caution sweepstakes winner in 2 weeks. Shout out. I Like Cake says he won last weekend. Nobody won last weekend. Won the weekend before last, maybe, or 2 weeks ago, but nobody won last weekend. I don't remember a soul winning last weekend. I Like Cake. Let's see. Oh, yeah, wait, whoa. Las Vegas Gibbs. Let's see, you did. Shit. I'm mailing that to you. I Like Cake. My bad, brother. Been a crazy week with Talladega. I'm getting that mailed out to you this week. I will not. Let me put that on my card. I Like Cake. Did you message me all of your details, your mailing address, everything I need to know? I Like Cake. Oh, that's right. I did. Okay, never mind. I'm sitting here. I'm like, nobody sent me their address this week. I didn't know who to mail it to. But that's right. That did happen. So thank you for the clarification, I Like Cake. All right, so NASCAR Fan 818, find me on social media. Send me your name, mailing address, and I will get this pack out to you. There we go. I remember now. Thank you guys for the reminder. Crazy week this week. Between racing, keeping up with news, planning a weekday motorsports show, Little League Baseball, it can get hectic from time to time, and I'm sure you can understand. So there we go. This week, first winner for Caution Sweepstakes. That's going down. So our winner, NASCAR Fan 818, that means that Noah Gragson and Austin Hill are now back in the pot. So somebody new can pick. Elliott's on pit road working on the car. That's going to take a lot of work, dude. I don't know if you saw that hood, but that hood was busted. That hood was busted bad. Real bad. We're taking a look right now. I Like Cake, so that was last week. We've got NASCAR Fan 818. Now remember, it's out of my hands. All you have to send me your address now. Find me on social media, do that, and we'll get it. My dad, you know what? Let's find out. Let's find out what my dad, let's get a word from my dad who is live at Talladega right now. Let's see what he has to say about what we just saw, and that's if he answers the phone. NASCAR Fan 818, hit me up with your address on social media, and I'll send that pack to you. Hey, all right, look, we're live right now for Talladega, Dad. Tell me what you said the moment you realized that Chase Elliott was wrecked. I can hear you. How are you feeling?
I ain't feeling good.
He's not feeling good, guys. What did you say the moment you noticed that Chase Elliott wrecked?
Said all hell.
So not damn, he said all hell. So there we go. We have clarification now. Who do you think is going to win today, Dad?
I don't know.
You don't know? Give me one name.
Back out.
I like Larson today. I think Larson's going to come through.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going with Larson.
All right, my dad's going with Larson. We're going with Larson today. All right, I love you, Dad. Y'all have fun. Bye. That was my dad. He said all hell. He didn't say damn. He said all hell. So we've got that clarified now. And now that Elliott's out of it, he said he's going for Larson. He's a Hendrick true and true, dude. Hendrick through and through, dude. He's all the way. He didn't say damn. He said all hell. That's what he said today. I thought he would say damn. There was a time when Dale Jr. used to wreck, he would go, damn. That was when I was there with him, though, as a kid. So now he says all hell. So my dad says all hell when Chase Elliott wrecks. So now we have real clarification. But no, when I was a kid and Dale Jr. would wreck, dude, he would, damn, Junior. That was him every time, bro. That was him every time. Swear to God. NASCAR fan 818, you've won the pack. All right, Kyle Larson getting some shoes on, getting some fuel. That's my pick to win today. Just laying it out there. We've already got one pack for Caution Sweepstakes given away. Well, Amanda, your daughter and I have something in common. We have a common interest today because I've got a lot of money on Kyle Larson. I probably got way too much money than any sane person should have on Larson. Coming off, though, Larson's up 2 positions off pit road. Busher wins the race off pit road. So we have that going on for us right now. We're Team No Penske. You know, that's fine. I like Ryan. Ryan's a good buddy of mine. I'm cool with Ryan. But anybody else at Penske, I'm good. I like IndyCar Penske. Scotty Mack, Joseph Newgarden, David Malukas. That's the boys. So shout out to the IndyCar Penske boys. Only Blaney from the NASCAR side. That's it. Joey Logano released a piece. There was a piece of news that was released today, too, that I saw where Joey Logano, talked about why everyone hated him. It was because of his smile. No, it's not, dude. You're just there's a lot more than your smile that people don't like about you, dude. I promise. Guaranteed. Elliott can still finish good. There can be other big wreck, take out the contenders. Very true. Very true. Look, Bruiser Cruiser keeping his head on straight. That hood was busted. They got to do a lot of tape, a lot of fixing on that car. But no one is ever really, truly out of it unless an engine explodes. So I will say that. No one's ever truly out of it. We're going to do a quick rundown for Caution Sweepstakes. If you are new in the stream right now, if you're new in the chat, you want to enter the Caution Sweepstakes, tell me which driver you think is going to cause the next caution, be the main character of the next caution, who's getting turned, who's getting punted into the wall, who's losing a tire, who's going flat, who's going to be the person that causes everyone to wreck, or who's going to bring out the caution. Who is going to bring out the caution? Let me know what driver you think is going to do that, and you will win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2 trading cards. You must be subscribed to enter the Caution Sweepstakes. And I'll lay it down. If you're in the chat and you want to know who I need to list out here today, we can do that. You let me know. I try to like Logano, but it's very hard. It's very hard to like Joey Logano. I've had the pleasure to speak with Joey Logano a few times. That turned into a quick, not really a pleasure. That's what happened. Bubba is crashtastic, says Boom. Well, Bubba has already been taken off the board, and he has been taken by AP. So to do a quick rundown on the drivers that are already taken for Caution Sweepstakes: Chris Bell, Riley Herbst, Kyle Busch, Austin Cindric, Cody Ware, Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano, Casey Mears, Anthony Alfredo, John Hunter Nemechek, BJ McLeod, Cole Custer, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Daniel Suarez, Justin Haley, Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, Carson Hocevar, Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, SVG, Chase Elliott, Ty Dillon, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Preece, and now Byron. So we will be taking out NASCAR fan. He has won a pack today. He'll be reaching out, letting us know. So there it is. Elliott now in the garage. So they are working. They're putting a new hood on the car. They're doing some work to the car. So we got a new hood on the car, which is a good sign. So DVP clock is on. 3 to go in stage 1. Looks like Ty Gibbs and Joey Logano are out front. We have McDowell, Nemechek, Reddick, Bell, Blaney, Bowman, Wallace, and Byron making up the top 10 in Talladega. Kirsty, good to see you. Austin Hill is back in the mix now. You could choose Austin Hill. The pace car is off, though. We got 3 to go for stage 1 at Talladega. Getting ready for that restart zone in 3, 2, 1. We're racing at Talladega now. We've got Joey Logano on the low side, Ty Gibbs up on the high side, and let's see how they stack up. McDowell giving a big push right now to Joey Logano on that low side. They want to get that line running as strong as they can. Ty Gibbs is staying door-to-door with him, though. Big pushes now coming in from the two cars behind him, which look to be McDowell and Reddick. So they're giving a big push to that high line, and it's the high line indeed that is going to get the edge here. Ty Gibbs now takes lead of this race. Logano now kind of getting close and squirrely with Tyler Reddick as Ryan Blaney sits behind Reddick. Ty Gibbs out in front right now, and he moves down to the low end. Thought about going into the middle line, goes back to the low line, now cruise up to the middle line, and he is going to take it ahead of Reddick and Blaney, it looks like. While McDowell, or Nemechek now, is leading that low line with Logano right behind him. 2 to go at Talladega. Here we go. 2 to go, presented by NOS Energy, because you're going to need it for this race. So here we go. Gibbs now the clear leader. Blaney now trying to form a third line up high. Not going to do it, though. Tucks back in fourth. Now we've got Reddick moving out second. Ty Gibbs defends. Reddick moving back to the middle line. Gibbs has nowhere to go now. He's going to have to defend it from the low side. I don't think it's going to happen. Reddick's going to be able to take that clear lead with a push from Blaney now. And behind Blaney is Bubba Wallace. If I'm Blaney right now, I'm feeling pretty good. I got my friend right behind me pushing. Let's see the final lap out here now. Reddick, Gibbs, Blaney, Nemechek, and Wallace are the top 5. We've got a battle. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Tyler Reddick taking it for stage 1. Gibbs, never mind. Gibbs now up front. So it's going to be Gibbs, Reddick, Nemechek, Blaney, Wallace as the top 5 for stage 1. Super close. Watching it now in slow motion. And Gibbs had it by less than a second. Wow. It's going to be Gibbs taking stage 1. So there we go. Stage 1 now in the books. Beautiful. Beautiful. We love it. Caution Sweepstakes is alive and well. Tell me what driver you think it's going to be. Kirsty, I've got you down for Hill. Love it. We're going to take a quick break here as well. Don't go anywhere. A lot of racing left to go on NASCAR Race Day Live with me. All right, we're back at it. I'm going to check the phone real quick to see if there's any updates that we have had. Let's see if there's any official updates about the caution that did happen. Going to get some updates real quick for everybody here on X. Let's see what Bobby P has for us. Bobby P always has the goods. He always has good information. Allmendinger's out of the care center, so that was 3 minutes ago from Bob Pockers. So we do have that news. Elliott is done for the day, unfortunately. Bruiser Cruiser is correct here. That you hate to hear that. God, that sucks. He is now fucked in the playoffs. Unless he gets a win at Martinsville, it's going to be tough. It's going to be pretty tough for him. So pit lane right now, Logano is in. Ryan Blaney came out with a 12-2. Could be a sign. Got a 12-2. 12-9 for Logano in the pits. Gibbs with a 12-3. And we've got a 13-4 for Tyler Reddick. I'm telling you, that 23-11 pit crew, they've really been slumping down a little bit here. Buscher's going to win the race off pit road. Larson right behind him. Busch, Priest, Barry, Briscoe, and I think Kozlowski? Whoa! Anthony Alfredo just got punted into the pits, dude. Alfredo with a nice punt into the pits. Huge. So he got sent backwards into the pits. Alfredo did. Elliott is done for the day. Unfortunate news. So Elliott is now off the board. So Michelle, if you're here in the chat, if you've got another driver that you want to add for your caution sweepstakes, let me know. Elliott is done for the day. And that puts him in a must-win situation at Martinsville to make the playoffs. Wow. Who had that one on their bingo card today after that win in Kansas, huh? Not me. Not me. Let me know what we're thinking here. Smoke that chase pack. Let's go, Swiss Missile. Swiss Missile, tell me who is going to cause a caution, and I'll put you on the board today for the caution sweepstakes. We've got a nice full board for sweepstakes today. A nice big board forming. Got some drivers left, though, that could be yours. You let me know. Got to smoke that chase pack. Michelle Jinx Chase Elliott. Amanda is hot in the chat right now. Amanda's hot. Amanda, I'm sorry. We tried, you know. Elliott out now. I got to pick someone for the caution pack. I have no idea who's left. So let's run through the drivers that have already been claimed. Everyone pay attention. These are the drivers that are on the board. Okay? These are drivers that are already claimed. Christopher Bell, Riley Herbst, Kyle Busch, Austin Cindric, Cody Ware, Wallace, Logano, Casey Mears, Anthony Alfredo, BJ McLeod, John Hunter Nemechek, Cole Custer, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Daniel Suarez, Justin Haley, Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, Carson Hocevar, Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, Shane Van Gisbergen, Ty Dillon, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Preece, William Byron, and Austin Hill. Those are the drivers that you cannot choose from. However, you know, pretty simple stuff here. So if we're looking through, I'll say nobody has Chastain. Nobody has Buscher. Nobody has Barry. Nobody has I don't think anybody has Zane Smith. Nobody has McDowell from what I've seen. Let me make sure I'm right on that. Yep, nobody has McDowell. Nobody has Jones. Nobody has Cindric. Nobody has Stenhouse. Kirsty says Chastain, so I'll add Hill and Chastain. Hill and Chastain for Kirsty. Thank you, Kirsty. Oh, yeah, that's right. Owen has beer on track. Ty Gibbs, beer on track. You can tell me abstract reasons for cautions, too. Give me abstract reasons for cautions in the chat. Let me know. Right now, AJ Allmendinger's getting talked to. Big reflective glasses on him. Big reflective gas station shades. Dude, that dude was going as fat. Dude, he looks like Speed. His hair looks like it's permanently riding with the top down. AJ Allmendinger's hair really does look like it's permanently riding with the top down. I want to talk about that. I gotta say that AJ Allmendinger's hair. That's just an observation I made. You don't remember who's left. All right, I'll tell you. I'm going to give you a little rundown of who's left, okay? Larson self-spin. A self-spin. Well, Larson's already taken off the board, obviously. But drivers that are still available for you to choose if you're just entering the chat, you want to get in the caution sweepstakes. We've got looking through. No one's got Barry. No one's got Busher. These are drivers you could choose for caution sweepstakes. I'm doing the hard work for you. Busher, Barry, Chastain's been taken by Kirsty, so we got him off. Jones, no one's chosen Eric Jones. No one has chosen. All right, we're getting ready for stage 2. I can't keep going through it. You guys know what's up. Tell me, get them locked in. So, like Jones, Busher, those guys. Boom. Why you say that about Ricky? Boom. Give me an explanation. Boom. He's got Sasquatch from Jack Lean out with him. Boom. He's got Sasquatch from Jack Links out there. Don't be rude. Boom. All right, Swiss Missile. Got you locked in. Swiss. Balicki says Zane Smith. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Swiss Missile with Eric Jones. Why you do that in like all lowercase? It's like a sad way. You're just kind of like, I guess. All right, we're getting ready to go racing again. Stage 2 is kicking off at Talladega. Ty Dillon, Chris Busher are going to take us to the green flag, and we are running at Talladega Superspeedway. The restart is green. Ty Dillon on the low side. We've got Chris Busher on the high side now. 2 lines, 2 wide racing at Talladega. Let's see how it shakes out. The boys are ripping. 4 grouped up right now on the top. Dillon, Busher, Barry, and Bush. They're kind of getting some separation on this pack. Barry's going to go choose high now. Barry chooses the high lane. He's filing in. Now we got a big stepper right here. Big stepper. Somebody, who is that stepping out? Looks to be Ryan Priest stepping out. So now Ryan Priest getting on that low side. We've got 3 wide racing now at Talladega as the high line starts to form with Brad K. And now it's going to be what looks to be, could it be? I can't tell if it's Herbst or if it's Gibbs. One of them. Kind of the same guy, same car, same guy. Zane Smith has a dog on his car, so he's destined to not DNF. Middle lane is taking it to the house right now with Chris Busher, Kyle Busch, Josh Berry, Ryan Priest, Cole Custer making up your top 5. 3 wide racing at Talladega. Here they come. Here comes Brad K on the high side. No, Denny's going to get out in front of him with Briscoe. Briscoe and Denny now. Now Briscoe moving back into the inside. High line, it's Denny Hamlin hung out to dry with Briscoe. They're going to have to make a big push if they want to make something happen up high. So you've got Brad K right behind Hamlin now. It's Riley Herbst up there behind Briscoe as we're watching on the onboard of Keselowski right now. Briscoe in that middle. Now we got some momentum moving. High side starting to get a little momentum push now. Low side is led by Priest. That's not doing shit. The low line is pretty much falling apart. They're trying to figure out a way up into the middle lane. High line they're trying to chugga, trying to make some chugga happen at this top. Now we're going to have Briscoe. He's trying to make up his mind. Where does he want to go? He stays middle. Briscoe stays middle. Hamlin is still leading that high line with Keselowski right behind him. What's it going to be? What's going to happen? Here we go. Michelle, yes. Thank you, guys. And if you guys can help me do some self-regulating in the chat. I don't have anybody to do some regulating in the chat as I'm watching here trying to do this call. I appreciate all the help. We've got Caution Sweepstakes, a packed-out board today. Don't know. Most wins at Talladega. Dale Earnhardt with 10 all-time. Jeff Gordon with 6. Dale Jr. with 6. And Brad K. with 6. Really cool fucking list that they're showing right now on the broadcast. Earnhardt with 10 wins. Who's going to dethrone him? Will he ever be dethroned? He's the king of Talladega, let's be honest. But the thing with Brad is we've been wanting to see Brad K get a win here at Talladega for God so much now, right? It's almost like he can't get over the Earnhardt hump with 6 for Junior. Junior's right there with 6. Can he make it happen? PNW, Zane Smith and Hamlin are both taken. Michelle, I got you locked in for Josh Berry now. Michelle has SVG and Berry. Keep them coming in. We got a couple other drivers that are out there. Can't look right now. We're on lap 70 of 188. 10 out of 60 in stage 2. And we are 3 wide racing at Talladega. Sorry, sometimes I just want to say it like that. It makes it feel better. I'm so used to yelling at racetracks where people can't hear me, so that people ask me all the time, like, why are you yelling? Dude, I've been to a lot of racetracks, dude. My ears are probably big fuck, dude. Just being honest. I try, but if I kept it down, would it really be fun? No. Josh Berry on the high side. Hamlin now getting cut out in the middle. He's getting swallowed by Dega traffic. Briscoe and now Busch is going to take the lead. Briscoe's going to get in front of Hamlin. Brad's still up on that high top. Berry up on the high top now. We've got, it looks to be Riley Herbst down on that bottom line. Herbst, not sure who that is. The sun's shining bright on the cars right now as they rip around, trying to get an eye. I think it's Ty Dillon behind Herbst. Probably not the guy you'd want, and Cody Ware behind Ty Dillon. We're going to call that low line Caution City. That's if you say those 3 names on a regular basis, you're like, when was that caution? It's Alfredo, Cody Ware, and Riley Herbst trying to form that low line. I got Mears for me and Alfredo for your son. I'm sure you guys are chatting right now a little bit, so I know that they're locked in. Alfredo for the boy. Trying to get Amanda that pack, Michelle that pack. Everybody wants a pack today. We're going to see what happens. Busch now up into first. Berry now into first. Busch in second. Buescher third. Briscoe fourth. Riley Herbst is fifth. Larson's hanging back in 21st right now in 22nd. Blaney also hanging back. We've already seen carnage here today for Chase Elliott. No telling what we're going to get from Dega. Trying to keep it cool, calm, and collected because we know it's just going to get wilder and wilder as it boils down. Lap 72 of 188 at Talladega, 12 of 60 in stage 2. And we are 3 wide racing up front with Herbst, Busch, and Buescher now making up their own individual lines at Talladega. Kyle leading that middle groove, Berry leading the high groove, and Herbst leading the low groove. We're going to keep looking. We're going to keep dialed in. Here we go. Whipping around. Everybody's just kind of being like slot cars right now. A little bit of magnet. Big gap that Logano's trying to make up. But if they can get a big push back there with Blaney and Logano up there with Cody Ware in them, they should have some decent, strong momentum coming up here. Let's see if they're going to be able to catch. And they do. The draft is caught up on that low end. Let's see what they can make happen. Dude wipes up top. I'm going to have to wipe hard after this one. Going to have to clean up. Everybody check yourself. He already got turned around in the pits once. Alfredo's already been punted in the pits today. Let's see what's going to happen for him here. Love Anthony, by the way. Great cook. Good Italian name. All right, here we go. Herbst on the low side. Berry on the high end. And we got Kyle Busch up front now with Briscoe behind him. I'd say that middle lane is the safest lane for right now. Really strong top, though, but you got Austin Hill running in 9th on that top end. I'd be a little nervous. If I'm Brad K. See what happens. But dude, what a win for him in Xfinity yesterday, huh? You did hear slot cars, brother. Big thanks to all the new subs today, all the likes on this video, by the way. If I missed you, don't let me miss you next time. It literally makes Dale pop up here, so it's always fun. All right. Busch now taking the charge. Berry second. Briscoe in third. Hamlin now getting kind of hung out. He's in that middle groove. Just trying to watch. We're going to call this race a little bit differently than usual. Just trying to watch some of this movements. Big one in stage 2 or stage 3. I think we see stage 3 today for the big one. I really do, Michael. I'm feeling stage 3 energy. These guys have been doing this with this car long enough to know kind of how they need to be to keep it together. Eric Jones made a mistake with Gragson. Gragson got turned. And then if you get collected, you get collected. So anytime I'm seeing some of these guys, like I feel like everybody that's up front right now can kind of hold it down. They kind of know what it takes. They're not going to be too aggressive. Herbst will probably be the only one that I'd be a little scared of on that low line. But I'm really looking at those 2 top lines to be the dominating lines for this one. I don't think we're going to see much on that low end happen. So watching these dominating lines. Now, if Herbst tries to move over, I mean, it could happen at any moment. But anytime I'm seeing these younger, inexperienced guys, and not to give a dig at them saying they're inexperienced, but the younger guys typically cause the shit. And that's the reality, right? Get a little brave, put your balls on the dash, and hope for the best. And we don't know what we're going to see. Kyle Busch being up front right now, though. Now, big push from Alfredo on this bottom end, though. Big push. Herbst now coming up here to challenge that middle line, and he's going to take it for a moment. Herbst is going to take the push. Let's see if he can hold on to it, though. Only 3 cars at that bottom. Now cut to commercial, so we're going to keep it going. High line's charging up. Kyle Busch jumps to the high line right now. Chase Briscoe leading the middle. Now Busch jumps down in front of Briscoe. He's kind of got it wherever he wants to go on those 2 tops. Bottom line now starting to lose a little momentum. They got a couple. Alfredo was able to give Herbst a big push on that last one. That's why he was able to make that edge. But now we've got Kyle Busch kind of going back and forth defending. I guess he's trying to rack up laps led. Trying to keep his position on point. Busch wants to lead laps here. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he can play the defense game strong. Shows a lot for him if he can. Some of our other favorite drivers here. Hamlin's up in the 5th right now. Buscher's in 6th. Alfredo's 7th. Keselowski 8th. McDowell in 9th. And Cody Ware running top 10. Shout out Cody Ware and Arby's. Shout out Arby's, really. I love me a good roast beef. Can't lie. Can't lie. Going to do a NASCAR race on my track after this for sure. I have 4 Hendrick cars. Nice, dude. Haven't got to check out into those a lot. My kid got into slot car racing not long ago, so he's been dabbling a little bit back and forth. We got him a Hosa car. He likes to go full throttle on it. Kyle Busch, Herbst now up in the top. Anthony Alfredo now up into the top. Kyle Busch getting pushed back into 3rd. Movement's happening. See how long it stays that way. It's Herbst, Alfredo, Busch, Briscoe, Berry, Buescher on the TV. This right here, though, this telemetry I have is officially coming straight from NASCAR, real-time updated. So you guys are getting the most up-to-date information in real time on my end. Of course, there's a small lag with the stream, but it is what it is. I'm all for Busch showing any sort of push for competing. It's about time, huh? He's been a little been a little mediocre this year at best. Been a little mid at best, as the boys and girls are saying now. A little bit mid this year. All right, let's see. Herbst, Alfredo, Busch, Briscoe, Berry make up your top 5. Hamlin, Buescher, McDowell, Keselowski, and Dillon in the top 10. Boys are ripping. Goodyear thinks this commercial still matters. They think that this remix is still cool. Let them roll. They got millions of impressions. They did great. Alfredo leading the charge for Italians at Talladega. He saw Gio Ruggiero win in the trucks. He said he wanted to put on for Italians. Makes me hungry. Kind of want a bowl of pasta. You wouldn't think about Anthony Alfredo as a he should have got an Olive Garden sponsorship. The fact that Alfredo doesn't have an Olive Garden sponsorship pisses me off. We're grateful for Dude Wipes. We're thankful he's got it. But dude, if it's Olive Garden going fast, wow. In 2025, that's what we really need. Briscoe now getting up top. Hamlin's right behind him. Hamlin's been with Briscoe all day. The Gibbs boys are sticking together strong, making that middle line happen. Pizza on the track. Why couldn't he get a Hunt Brothers sponsorship? His last name is Alfredo, damn it. Dude, we're thankful for Dude Wipes, but give this man his due, Olive Garden. Where are you at? 21 out of 60 in stage 2 right now at Talladega Superspeedway. Look like Logano's just like on his own. Logano's in freaking rogue mode, dude. Logano's in I'm going rogue mode. Logano's like, no one likes me. I'm all out here by myself. The low line's starting to form now. Who's going to go with him? Let's see. Blaney's going with him. Todd Gilliland's going with him. Who we got dropping down in front of there? Is that Hamlin? No. It's going to be McDowell jumping down in front of him. So now the low line has taken form, and it looks like it's going to be taking control. Let's see what happens. McDowell now takes the lead over Briscoe. He's got Logano pushing him, but we know Logano's going to be selfish. In the moment he can be, he's going to be selfish with it. Blaney's right there behind Logano as we are on lap 82 of 188. Stage 2, 22 of 60 at Talladega. Watching, Keselowski's running back in 17th. Hocevar back in 21st. Bell in 23rd. Van Gisbergen in 25th. Those are your boys playing it smart right now in the back. Whoa, got a big move up front. Michael McDowell and Anthony Alfredo. It looked like McDowell had to move down. Alfredo getting a little squirrely, starting to realize where he's at. Let's see what happens. Alfredo just lost it, came down. And that's the thing we've got to worry about here, guys. You got to remember some of these teams that don't have these full season. Wow, he tapped McDowell, almost took McDowell out. These spotters, man, that's what makes me nervous about some of these guys that have these single car, these one-offs. You got to have fucking experience out here at a place like Talladega. That's what causes these wild shit to happen. I know some of these guys like to put their balls on the dash, but wild shit. Wild shit. Busch now takes control of the race after that mishap from Alfredo. McDowell now taking back control on that low line with Logano behind him. Blaney's behind them. 3 wide racing right now at Talladega. So here we go. Fuel saving is happening, obviously. McDowell now found his way up. Kyle Busch having to be forced to that high line. Slows up a bit, gets in front of Barry. Wants an extra push. Is Briscoe going to give the push? He does. He bumps Alfredo now, trying to get a little bit of juice in the ass of that middle line. Are we going to be able to make it happen? That low line now starting to eat the middle up with the high side as well. Buescher now getting ahead of Alfredo. That middle lane is about to get 8. If they aren't careful, Briscoe's going to have to get to him. He can't get to him. The air. Okay, now we got middle line formation happening. Looks like Logano has now moved up to that middle line. McDowell's leading this race. Blaney and Logano and Gilliland all in front of Alfredo now. So the Fords have moved from that low line to that middle line. Isn't it funny how McDowell running forward for so long, he's the only Chevy, all the Fords will still trust him. They know that man. They know him well. What are we thinking, chat? What are we looking at right now? How are we feeling about what's happening on the track? Who do we want to get the win in stage 2? Do we think a caution is going to be coming out here? Cody Ware is the leader of that low line, and it looks like Ryan Preece is now right there behind him. May have a little bit of momentum where they can make a push. Wow, okay. So Blaney's already on the radio saying, fuck Joey, essentially. Joey's like, well, now Joey wants to do this plan. He's like, well, that's a new plan. So he needs to figure out what the fuck he wants. If I'm Ryan Blaney, I'm just going to punt Joey out the way. I know it's my teammate, but who gives a shit at this point, dude? One of the most selfish guys on the track is Joey Logano. And let's be honest about it. If I'm Ryan Blaney, he's holding me back. And that's the only way I see it. That's just the way I see it. I'd be frustrated, too, if I was Ryan Blaney. What do you guys think? I mean, are we surprised of Joey Logano being a selfish fuck here? Are we surprised? No. Letarte preaching kind of right now. Letarte kind of preaching right now. I feel it. I'm just saying, like, and if I'm Joey Logano or I'm Ryan Blaney, dude, I'm taking the first moment where I can find a way to get a new formation. I'm going. I don't know how much I want to stay in that middle line. Cody Ware now taking the charge in the Arby's Steak Nuggets car. Here comes Cody Ware, dude. Cody's tired of being taken for granted. Cody's tired of nobody paying attention to him. Cody said, I went to Arby's. I'm eating some grilled squash right now. Live on the stream, dudes. Talladega grill food. I'm hungry and I'm eating. This is the first ever stream where I'm eating on stream, dude. This is a Talladega grill segment. Cody Ware is leading the charge in the Arby's car. It made me hungry. You're not going to see that on the broadcast. Steve Letarte take a bite out of a pork chop, dude. Hunt Brothers Pizza is with Logano now. Unfortunately, all gas stations being put to shame. Dude, I want some more bar. I grilled last night, and I want some more of it. I'm starving. I want Talladega grill food more than anything in my life right now. We used to smoke sausages, everything, dude. We just pack Ziplocs of grill food in the cooler and go watch the race. There's nothing better than that. So I always have to grill the night before Talladega so I can have that same feel as I watch it. He really is, dude. Swiss Missile, I'm being honest, too. Like, I know Cody Ware personally. I know the Ware family very well. Love everything Cody's been doing on social media this year. He's been getting better at his on-track performance. He did a lot of sim work, putting in a lot of time. Carson as well in the Cars Tour and Xfinity, putting in that work. You see him live. If you're on TikTok, you see Carson going live all the time now. Carson's doing iRacing. They're really starting to take this thing seriously. They know what they want to do, and they're here and they're locked in. So you're always going to have, people are going to be able to take jabs at the Rick Ware Racing name. I get that. But at the same time, like, RWR is a decently great program around motorsport. Look at NHRA. Look at what they did in IndyCar in the past. Look at what they do in IMSA. Look at everywhere they do. So, I know. Did a whole pig roast last spring, Bristol. Trailer smoke in the parking lot was legit. God, Owen, I need to come to your cookouts, bro. Telling you, if you're going to the track and you're hanging out with the boys, there's nothing like going to the track, hanging out with the boys, grilling. I'm usually the grill master when we go, but I will gladly come just over to let someone else cook. I'll gladly let somebody else cook, dude. I really am. Like I'm thinking, like, before Stage 3, I may go heat up some more grill food for Stage 3. It's Talladega, dude. We're going off limits today. I didn't wear my normal Winston jacket like I normally do. Everything's a little bit different today for Dega, baby. We still sipping on that NOS energy, though. Don't forget it. All right. 3 cars wide. Kyle Busch at the top. McDowell's in the middle. We've got, looks to be Cody Ware there on the low side. 3 wide racing at Talladega. We know the drill. We're waiting to see the big one. Who's going to cause that? We don't know. Can they keep it together all the way? Would be cool to see as well, because that doesn't happen often. So if they could figure out a way, it's high-speed chess is what we're watching here, boys and girls. Chase Elliott now in the pits. I know we got a lot of Chase Elliott fans in the chat. Let's listen and see what he has to say.
The assignment's very simple, right? I don't know about the crash. I haven't seen it back, but I saw someone get turned sideways. Was trying to get slowed up, like normal, and I ended up getting turned sideways and slid into some people, and then they slid back into me. So I'm not really sure about that, but
he's confused like everyone else. Chase Elliott confused like the rest of us here at Talladega. It's like when you're a media member, like, what do you even ask at Talladega? It's like, can you tell us what happened there? I got fucking hit, dude. I would love to hear Chase Elliott just be like, I got fucking hit. And you just walk away from the mic. That's what he really wants to say. Catching up some here in the chat. We had 15 people dressed as wizard. Dude, y'all are my people, bro. Let me dress up like a wizard and come eat some barbecue, dude. I'm down. RWR went from 4 charters now down to 2. 1 lease. Sold 1 new owner from the old Spire Group. Wants to spend it. Money moves, dude. Go back. There's an old interview that I did. We had Cody Ware on back when I used to do a podcast called Garage Guys. It was me, Dale Tanhart, and we had Cody Ware on. We interviewed him talking about the charters. Great nuggets in that podcast episode, by the way. Going to have Cody Ware on Motorsport Report here soon, which is my new live show that I do every Wednesday. Make sure you check that out. But Kyle Busch has really just showed a strong defensive effort, getting himself up to the front of this pack, defending both lines, really, middle and high line. He has been a defensive man all day. Something you love to see if you're a Kyle Busch fan today out here is his ability to defend, his ability to hold down these lines. I think with Kyle Busch, he always was kind of bitten when he was with Joe Gibbs. He always felt like he could never get where he wanted to be at these super speedways. But since the move with RCR, I think that's helped him a ton. These cars are just really equipped for that. And his ability is showcased here of what he can do. It's great to watch. McDowell's got that middle line held down. Cody Ware with the low line. Absolutely, Swiss Missile. I would love to see a Cody Ware dub. I'm not going to lie. Seeing a Cody Ware dub would be – it would turn the NASCAR world upside down. It really would. But it would be so great for that program. Big push coming from Berry to Busch. I'm surprised Josh Berry has been doing what he's been doing, man. Short track specialist, but my God, Josh Berry he's learning how to put on the Ritz out here, dude. Kyle Busch crew chief showing for next job. Yeah, the Justin Allgaier swap. He's got to show him what he's made of, right? He said, I'm out. Got to figure this shit out. What is it, Burnett? Yeah. Kyle Busch, 2-time Cup champion, 63 career wins, 90 races since his last win in St. Louis, 2 top 5 finishes in 2025. That's the stats. Everybody, I don't know if y'all have seen Kurt Busch. He went to some RC car event and he just put here. If you've been following me for a long time, I'll just show up at random tracks and just write here. So to see Kurt Busch do that, knowing that I love Kurt Busch. Just the ultimate wild human being. Kurt Busch is fun to me, so to see him do that was really cool. The Busch brothers are wild ones. Ware plus 8K right now on FanDuel. Let's go look through some of the live odds. We haven't done that. So right now it's Blaney at 5-1 to win, Logano at 5-1, Byron at 10-1, Kyle Busch is 10-1. Larson is now all the way at 12-1. That's mainly because he just survived and off his name points. Just because he gets points for being well known. Brad K 12-1. Briscoe 16-1. Bell is at 18-1. One to watch right now, I will say. I've been very impressed, and he is now back in 29th. Denny Hamlin. He's 18-1 right now. Watch out for him in this race. 9th all-time wins next year. 10th, Denny will pass him. Yeah. Watch out for Denny Hamlin at Talladega today. He has won a fall Talladega before. He is 18-1 on DraftKings right now. Where else is he at? 19-1 on FanDuel. Got to refresh Caesars here. And he is – where's Hamlin? 16-1 on Caesars. Bubba Wallace right now. Bubba Wallace is running 19th right now. And if anybody in the chat, if you guys have a favorite driver, somebody that's not showing in the inside of the top 15, let me know, and I will tell you where they're running. That's my job here today, baby. Appreciate all the likes, all the subs, all the shares. We're having a good time. So, I do like Hamlin. I like Hamlin. I don't mind those odds. He's still around. He's surviving it. The Brad K Consumer Cellular. You know I'm hungry because I don't have a Zen in my mouth, dude. Time for our first Zen of the stream. I thought this one was going to be a little bit wilder than it was, so I refrained from Zen usage for yelling. How many sites am I betting on? I really just kind of stick to the basics, man. Like, obviously, I go odd shop. I do some bet rivers every now and then. Really mainly like focus on FanDuel. Their odds are really good for racing because for whatever reason they usually have longer odds. I don't think that their models are as good. And what I mean by models is I don't think that their statistical analysis of NASCAR is as good as like a DraftKings or like a Caesars. So I like because they don't take it as seriously. So I like to bet on FanDuel because you can usually get some guys a little bit longer than you would get them on DraftKings. So FanDuel, Bet Rivers are two of my favorites, but typically like I'm betting on DraftKings most of the day, and then Caesars as well. If I really want to get like into the nitty gritty of betting, like Caesars offers a really wide variety of like different types of bets. So like if I want to bet on who's going to finish first and second exactly, I can bet on that. So if you're a little bit more of yes today's with a big LOL in here. Amanda's gonna drop kick you in the chat, dude. If it was possible to drop kick someone in the chat, Amanda would find a way to do that for you. Yes. But yeah, Caesars is really good. Like if you're more of somebody that's been betting for a really long time and you want to like get really down to the nitty gritty and exactly, or if you have models built kind of the way that I do, like I have a couple of AI models that are built around the tracks, and I'll just kind of like use those every morning, like on a race day, to where it'll allow me to kind of like see what that model's showing me versus what my own human intuition is. And I typically always go with the human intuition because I am the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball. Kyle Busch running up top right now, though. Josh Berry, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Chris Buescher, and Ryan Blaney make up your top five. We got a low line forming right now with Berry leading the way. Logano right behind him. Them Fords are adamant, dude. They want to get that low line started. Penske is just trying to one-run everything. And see, there we go, selfish Logano. See, that's the thing that pisses me off is that Logano will just leave Blaney hung out to dry. And I mean, I get it's every man for themselves, but if I'm Ryan Blaney, I'm like, fuck Joey, dude. I'm making my own way. And I say that because, look, Amanda got in the chat with the leg, dude. Let's go. The gas saving Superspeedway racing isn't fun. Look, anything can be fun determining on what your perception of fun is. And I think that that's the beauty of being a human being today, man. Like, I just love watching cars go around. I grew up as the kid going to Talladega. I put headphones in. I didn't hear what anybody was saying on the radio. And all I heard was the music that I wanted to listen to while I watched these race cars. And that's all I ever did. So I had my own internal dialogue, my own music. Whoa, big cut. Who was that? Was that Busch? Dude, Busch just making it look effortless today. Holy shit. Was that Busch or was that Buescher? What a move, dude. Pretty sure that was Buescher going from high to low to high. And then being able to get that pushback for Kyle Busch. Now the low end's going to take a little bit of it. I'm telling you right now, Joey Logano is using Josh Berry as a punt play. Guaranteed. My dad just texted me. He's thinking Kyle Busch. He's rolling. That's what my father has just said. So if you want to bet, using my dad, if you want to do the Ricky pick of the day, bet on Kyle Busch right now to win. He is 7-1 on Caesars. He is 7.5 to 1 on FanDuel. And he's 7-1 on DraftKings. Briscoe now making that high side lane. We got some creativity happening on the track right now. The chessboard is forming as Briscoe forms a lane on the high. He's got a lot of work to do, though, if they want to make it up. A lot of side drafting he's going to have to do. Whoo, that Zen is burning with 17 to go in stage 2. Here we go. 40 cars out there today. That's fun. Think they need 50 at Daytona and Dega. Give them teams a little money to fill out a race. It'd be wild, dude. 3-wide racing. Briscoe catching up with that side draft right now. Suarez is in that line with Briscoe. We're on Byron's on board behind Ryan Preece right now, who's in 12th. And we've got Michael McDowell on that low end. So they're getting bunched up really tight. I can see SVG right now door-to-door with Byron on that high line behind Suarez. It's Barry, Bush, Logano, Busher, Blaney, Briscoe, Keselowski, Bell, Gilliland, and Hill making up the top 10. Hill showed what he could do in Xfinity the other day. What are we going to get with 16 to go here? Let me know in the chat. What do you think is going to happen? We got 16 to go. Will we get another caution, or will they run this one green? Let me know right now what you think. All right, Briscoe now making up big ground. Barry on the bottom. It's going to be Kyle Busch left out in that middle lane. He's been pretty calm, cool, and collected all day, though. If I'm Chris Buescher, I'm not too worried right now. And excuse me, that's not Busch. That is Chris Buescher, who has now been up there. Looks like Kyle Busch is ducked. Where did Busch go? Kyle Busch is up top. Caution for sure says I like cake. 15 to go. What are we going to be? We got the caution sweepstakes on the line here. Let's see. Cody Ware now moving in the back. Oh, big movement on that low line from Logano, all up in the ass of Barry. I'm telling you right now, Joey Logano is using Josh Berry as a human shield. And if you think he's not, you have not been watching NASCAR long enough. 2 pitters coming this time by. Ty Dillon and Alfredo. Kyle Busch in the clear. He's going to stick to the middle. Now he's going to move low. Kyle Busch moves low with Buescher and Briscoe leading the middle and the high lines. 3-wide racing at Talladega. They're stacked up now, but we have some really good experienced drivers up here in the top. Let's see if they can hold it all together. Caution with 3 to go, says Bilicki. Let's see. All right, we're getting squirrely now. Busch chose that bottom line. Don't think it was the best choice he could have made as Briscoe and Buescher now carry the momentum. Let's see what happens. Middle line with a lot, but here goes Hamlin. Looks like McDowell now moves low. They're going to pit. The pitters now. So Kyle is in this one to win it. He wants to win. Barry got out of the mix. Kyle Busch getting out of it tells me Kyle Busch might want to win this race, dude. Kyle Busch now 6-1 live. He's out. Splash of fuel. 4-1 for Kyle Busch. 5-3 for Cody Ware. Not good. 4-8 for Austin Hill. Best pitter right now is Busch out of those. Barry with a 3-1. Penske really whipped work. Fastest lap on the track is Christopher Bell. Buescher and Briscoe now battling with 13 to go in stage 2 at Talladega. Bilicki says caution to go with caution with 3 to go. Anybody else want to take a guess here for an extra pack? You know what? Why not? Let's do this right now. If you guess correctly where a caution will be, on what lap it will be, a couple of you might can get in on this. 12 to go. 12 of you can get in right now. What lap is the caution going to come out on? I'll give you a pack if you're right. Caution with 3 to go for Bilicki. Bilicki says 3 to go for the caution. Tell me what lap a caution comes out on, and if you're correct, and if it happens, you're going to win a pack no matter what. Might win an extra pack to go with your driver. All right, P&W says 5th. Bruiser says 8th. Buescher now in the lead. Briscoe 2nd. Keselowski 3rd. I like this. I'm a big Chris Buescher guy, too. I like that. So Bilicki says 3 to go. P&W says 5 to go. Bruiser says 8 to go. Caution at the... Yeah, Michael. Yeah. Caution with 2 to go. I like cake. No caution, Taco Todd. Well, we can't really work that one. Everyone's a winner, baby. All right, I got you guys in the chat right here marked down. Watching some of this racing with 11 to go right now. Low line really taking shape. Buscher's going to hop in on it. Only if you get it right on the – you got to get a bullseye. A caution has to come out, and you have to tell me what lap it is. It's the only way that you'll get extra because someone's going to win. Pitters this time by. Buscher is pitting. Brad is pitting. RFK is pitting. Let's check their pit times as Briscoe is holding it down with 10 to go out there on the low line. Priest is first one in. He's at 3-1. Great stop there with a splash of fuel. 3-2 for Keselowski. And 3-1 for Buscher. Not bad. Last lap of stage is caution. Well, yeah, I mean, they're going to pull a caution out. You're saying the last lap. You're saying the final lap of stage 1. Okay. Okay, with 1 to go, Michael. Got you with 1 to go. Huge wave coming. Whoa, there we go. It's SVG sideways. SVG is sideways. He got pushed sideways. Will they? Oh, he's in the grass, too. Are they going to make this a caution? Michelle, if they call this a yellow, this is you, Michelle. They're going to have to. They're going to wait until, of course, everyone's off pit road, though, probably. NASCAR is going to wait, unfortunately. He can't get out, dude. He's stuck. It's a caution. Michelle. And they waited for everyone to get, I guess, maybe, I don't know. They're going to have, there it is. Caught. They waited for everyone to get out. Michelle! Michelle! She hit it! Michelle with the SVG. We hate to see SVG. The main character, he just lost it. Lost it on the pit. Michelle, you have won today, girl. Let's go. Michelle is a winner. So, Josh Berry is now back on the board if someone wants to pick up Berry. Michelle is a winner. Michelle, hit me up on social media at Garage Guy Chase. Instagram, X, Facebook, it's Chase Holden. Send me a DM. I'll get you the address, and I'll mail it out to you this week. Hell yeah. Michelle has been wanting to win her a pack for quite some time now. Caution sweepstakes winner Michelle. And she is here in the chat. Let's go. P&W says, give me Barry right now. P&W, you're on the board, brother. I got you locked in for Barry, P&W. Well. It does. It happens. SVG, I mean, it's a different type of track. He's ran it already this year before. It just happens sometimes. Got a little loose there. But today, Michelle. Michelle is the winner. Congrats, Michelle. All right, so Caution Sweepstakes is back. If you are, pretty much all the drivers are out here today. Everyone's pretty much got the field locked down right now. So there are no more drivers for Caution Sweepstakes. If you weren't here in the beginning of this race, you didn't get to lock in anybody. P&W just scooped up Barry. And we're having a good time here on Race Space. That's what I'm going to start calling this, by the way. Is that a good name, chat? Let me know what y'all think about it, Race Space. I got a little logo I made. I want to show it to you guys. Y'all tell me what y'all think. This is it's a logo I've made up. And I just want y'all's thoughts. I'm just asking, just a common man asking for some thoughts. I figure we need to give this a appropriate title. What do y'all think about that? It's plain, it's simple, Race Space. I like it. Let me know what y'all think. It's great. Thank you, P&W. All right, we like that. 7 to go at stage 2. So here's the deal. Loy says I got Bush. Well, Bush is already taken, brother. Who else do you have? I would love to. It's something I'll look into doing. We just got to keep building this up. Like I said, the more shares we get, the more likes we get on this video, the more the bigger the views, the bigger we make this thing. We'll turn it into a real thing. And every Wednesday, I do the Motorsport Report. We do that live. Been a little bit difficult. I feel like maybe I chose a weird time slot. It's 12 to 2 Eastern on Wednesdays. Yeah. So we should definitely look into that. I go live 12 to 2 on Wednesdays, and I'm open to experimenting with different times for Motorsport Report. So if any of you guys watch the replays or maybe would want to watch to where you could call in live, we do live call-ins on Motorsport Report. Y'all let me know sometimes y'all think would be cool for that show as well. We're getting a whole ecosystem built over here for racing, NASCAR, IndyCar. Not F1, though. Not a big F1 guy. But NASCAR and IndyCar, that's my dogs. That's my two dogs in the fight for sure. Love it. So we're just watching it happen. My question is, what lap are we on? Did any of you guys up top choose that? Bruiser said 8 to go. P&W said 5 to go. Caution with 3 to go. What was that, the 7th? Or the 9th? That was the 9th. Nobody had the 9th. Well, dang. All right, Joey Logano's on pit road right now. 7 to go in stage 2. New tires coming on. Hit water coming in the pits. Says Bruiser Cruiser. Thanks for the update there. All right, Tyler Reddick's getting left side shoes put on right now. Fuel going in, and he's out. Logano's going to beat Reddick out of the pits. Yeah, Joey's not going to hit his goals. Darn. Would Dale Sr. have been a fan of Joey Logano? That's a great question. Can we get an answer in the chat? Would Dale Sr. have been a fan of Joey Logano? We all know Kyle Petty is. But would Dale Sr. have been a fan of Joey Logano? I want to pick y'all's brains. Let me know. Nobody had 9. Damn. Damn. Thank you, Balicki. All right, so that caution's out. Michelle is a winner of caution sweepstakes today. And so is NASCAR fan 818. So I got my little winner's card right here. Shout out to the winners. Bruiser says hell no. P&W says probably. Amanda says poor Logano, you hate to see it. Right? He won't make his goals. He didn't reach the goal post today. I feel like Dale would have mixed feelings because Joey doesn't wear his shittiness on his chest. That's a perspective. I don't know. It's always a tough one. That's why I want to know from you guys like what y'all would think, because like I would feel like, man, like you could make up so many what ifs on if Senior was still alive today, man. Like obviously he'd be in the booth. He would have been, right up there with DW and all that 2010. NASCAR would have been so different. It really would have. Logano too soft for Senior. Like that's what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. But who knows? These personalities might be completely fucking different, dude. Dale Sr., I feel like Dale Jr. Senior would have lived. I think Dale Jr. would have seen some championships for sure. That is a great point, though, Swiss. I can't deny that. But, man, like when you really think about what the NASCAR landscape would have looked like if Senior would have been alive today, and I know like a lot of people say you can't sit here and reminisce on the past or whatever, but if you have time, you kind of can. Like you can think about all kinds of what ifs. So I think that it's always great to see like, and just let me know what y'all's thoughts would be. What would NASCAR look like today if Senior was still alive today? A lot of fans out there. We see the Wonder Bread. It's always been fun to me, too, that there are people that go to Talladega that don't even watch NASCAR and they wear all their Ricky Bobby stuff, man. Like, it's so much more than a race at Talladega. It really is. It is like a global event. BMW says FAFO. Uh-oh, Josh Berry. Oh, Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon fucked up. Ty Dillon just ran over a tire, dude. What is he? Last race. Dude, just what are you doing, Ty Dillon? Dude, take this kid off the track, dude. It's time to go home, Ty. Jesus Christ, dude. Ty Dillon just drives out of his pits, pushes a tire into one of Josh Berry's crew members, and almost jams him into the underbelly of the car. Berry says, fuck him, dude. Oh, they're saying it's – oh, Ty Dillon saying fuck him because the tire was right in their exit path. I think it was Ty Dillon's fault for not being able to perfectly execute out of a pit. 5 to go at Talladega. Here we go, the restart zone, and we are back off and running with Briscoe leading the charge. Hocevar up there in second. He's got the low line. Let's see what happens here. 4 to go in stage 2. Hocevar got that bottom line. Briscoe's up top. He's got Larson behind him now. Larson now enters the chat. Bell in 4th, Byron in 5th, Blaney's in 6th. Gibbs now moves up into 6th with Blaney dropping to 7th. Bowman 8th, Hamlin 9th, and Gilliland now 10th. They're scattered out in the back. This is going to be a race for the top 10. Let's get some points right here. That's the way that I'm looking at it. P&W says crash. Whoa, Kyle Busch squirrely back there. Let's see what happens. Trying to keep it together. Kyle Busch is being really dominant. Briscoe now shoves down to the bottom line. Larson's up top. How far ahead are you than us, P&W? Here we go. Briscoe's leading the charge. Hocevar's right behind him now with a push. Kyle Larson leading that high side. He's got Byron behind him and Gibbs behind him. Briscoe now just kind of floating out into the top. He's going to stay in the bottom. Herbst moves to the bottom in the back of the pack. Looks like Kyle Busch now got hung out to dry. He's getting swallowed up by the field. Kyle Busch is going to hang back. He wants to win this one. He doesn't like the front. Briscoe, a lot of movement now, moves down to the bottom line. Larson now peeking up top in the middle. Here comes Kyle Larson. My horse right now, top of the middle. They say that this is kind of, if this runs green, this is kind of what you can expect to see maybe towards the end of the race. Let's get a good picture of this. Briscoe, Larson, Hocevar. Briscoe doesn't want nothing to do with Hocevar. Hocevar making a push now, door-to-door with Larson. I don't like it. I'm nervous. Bell pushing. Briscoe now hops in front of Hocevar. Larson's got clear in front. Byron's right behind Larson. Briscoe is up into the front. Briscoe gets in front of Larson now. Leaves that low line out to dry. Oh, Larson just pushed Briscoe out of the way, dude. He said, get fucked, dude. I'm coming. Here comes Larson. Larson now in the middle. He's got it. He's going door to door with Briscoe, dude. Holy shit, 2 to go in stage 2. Briscoe's up top. He's staying low with Hocevar. He knows he can't trust Larson. A lot of shifting going on. Priest now moves up to the high line. Larson still leading the charge in the middle. Briscoe's got the lead of the race on the bottom. Grouping up right now. Bell's going to push Hocevar. But they're going to get sucked up a little bit sidewind. Here comes Larson out of turn 4. Is he going to be able to edge it out? He gets pushed up to the hop a little bit. Briscoe's got it. They're bumping with Hocevar now. And it's going to be Briscoe that takes it on the final lap. The checkered's out. It's Briscoe, Larson, Hocevar, Byron, Bell, Gibbs, Gilliland, Blaney, Nemechek, and Bowman making out the top 10. Whoo, that was close. It's Dega, baby. I'm going to make grill. I'm going to get grill food, and I'm coming back for stage 3. Don't go anywhere. Woo! That was tight.
Today, you're meeting for coffee. Thinking I love you. And then before you know it, you're meeting the family. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Earn up to 10x points on travel and 5x points on dining with the Credit One Bank Wander American Express card. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
Our goal was simple. Make it all fit. That feeling of being part of it all. That's why we went to work on this game. You want to feel NASCAR the way we live it. Time is now. This one's built for the fans, for anybody who wants to experience what it's really like. From the sound, to the speed, to the venues. All there's left to do is fire it up.
Introducing Arby's.
Damn it, boys and girls.
Perfectly seared, perfectly smoked. It's like if your
I just had the worst news of the day, guys. So my wife and my kid, they're back home. It's not really the worst news of the day. Everybody's got to eat in this house, but they ate the rest of the grill food, boys and girls. I'm out of grill food. I don't know what I'm going to do, dude. I'm out of Talladega grill food. It's a sad time right now, guys. Let's catch up in the chat here. I had Briscoe 18-1 to win and 5-1 for a top 3. Hell yeah. Colin, can we root for the 77 or the 88 to win the race? It's up to the chat. Chat, who do we want to win the race? I know I got my dog in the fight is Kyle Larson. I took Larson early in the week at 16-1. I think you can still get him at 16-1. Let's look at some odds. As I eat a beef stick. All I have is these little beef sticks. Like a cigar. I'm going to hang it out of my mouth like a gar. All right, guys. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Talladega. They're back home. I walked in the kitchen. I was like, man, I was so excited, dude. I had pork chops, I had sausage, I had pineapple, I had zucchini. I had it all, dude. I grilled hard last night. And I went to go get me another piece of sausage, another pork chop, and another piece of grilled pineapple. Dude, it was all gone, bro. Damn. Got a beef stick, though. At least I got dinner coming, you know. At least I'm going to get fed today. We like to have fun. Switch says he wants to see a weird winner today. Wow, 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 wow. Hell yeah. Bubba Wallace is a photographer. They're showing us a nice... You can relate with 3 teen boys. See, I'm not... I have one 10-year-old boy that's almost as tall as me. I'm 6 foot. I am 6 foot. And my child is 5 foot. And he's 10. So... He eats a lot. She did buy me pizza last week, Michelle. You are right. Oh, my God. Bruiser, shut up, dude. I wanted some. I'm going to have to grill again tonight. You know what? I'm about to call a wife right now. I want to grill again. After this race, I'm going to grill, guys. I can't not. It was so good. I'm going to call my wife. You guys are getting to mention this right now. We're waiting for stage to start, but I'm going to call my wife. Hey. question. What is for dinner? And what else? I was really thinking about grilling again. I'd probably want to do the same thing I did last night. Oh, by the way, everybody on your chat wants to know, who's your pick to win the race today?
Wait, what?
All right, you're live on the stream right now. Who's your pick to win the race today? We've already got Dad. Dad said he's going with Larson. Who's your pick to win the race today?
Why would you do this to me?
You're on the air. Just give me a number. Who's gonna win?
Chastain.
Ross Chastain. Wow. All right. I love you. I'm gonna get back. They're racing off pit road. I gotta go. I love you.
We're looking for worms.
All right. Bye bye. They're in the yard looking for worms. She says Chastain. My wife says Chastain's gonna win the race. So there you go, Michael. My wife picked Chastain to win. What a wild name, dude. She probably remembers him most from when he rode the wall at Martinsville. My wife doesn't watch NASCAR as much as me. She just like she gets enough, trust me. So she's just like trying to be off in her own little world. But she did say, "Oh, I didn't get to. I have to call her back again. I have to call her back one more time." I forgot, guys. Hold on. All right, real quick. So if we're gonna grill tonight, we need to get some more pork chops, pineapple. But yeah, ask him if he wants to do that again.
I worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days.
Breastfeed won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma.
All right, well, I need another bag of charcoal too.
High blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breastfeed more than prescribed.
All right, love you, bye. All right, it's done. We're grilling again tonight. So live update, we are grilling again tonight at my house. I'm gonna grill tonight. Imagine if I could get a camera outside and y'all could just hang out while I grill. That'd be cool too. Look, as my wife says Chastain's going to win, look who's at the top of the leaderboard. Incredible. My wife, I'm telling you, my wife, low-key, kind of like a white witch, like a Stevie Nicks, low-key. She may have the power. My dad just texted me. He said, I'm thinking Kyle Busch. He's rolling, but the Hendrick car's doing like old times. That is real quotes from my father. But the Hendrick car's doing like old times. I know, Balicki, dude. They're digging up worms in the yard, bro. It's crazy. That's what they wanted to do today, dude. They wanted to dig up worms in the yard. Chicken wings, chip and dip. That's good race food. Amanda, chicken wings you can never go wrong with wings. I love wings so much. To this day, I just want to eat. I could probably eat wings every day of my life. What kind of wing? Are we talking like buffalo wings? We got garlic parmesan. I'm a big fan of the Asian zing, if you know what I mean. I like some Asian zing wings. Shrimp and grits for dinner? You got my New Orleans freaking gut shaking right now, Michelle. I want shrimp and grits. Damn. That sounds great. Dude, yeah, barbecue again, dude. That's right, bro. I don't play, dude. When I get a grill, I don't play, bro. It's like I got me a new grill a couple weeks ago, bro. I've been rolling. Dry rub wings, yes. Cass says Joey fan back again. All right, perfect timing. If Dale Sr. was alive today, all right, did you? I'm scrolling up in the chat to see. So Swiss Missile said, I feel like Dale would have mixed feelings because Joey didn't wear his shittiness on his chest. Cass, I want to know, what do you think Dale Sr. would have thought about Joey Logano today? In your biased opinion, what would he think about him today? Yeah, 2 flats, please. Buffalo and honey barbecue. Ooh, woo. Bring that down to Talladega, dude. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we're getting ready to get back rolling off of here. Looks like, who is this? All right, Ryan Blaney topping off for fuel. Larson's coming in. This is where we get wild, boys and girls. We're about to be Stage 3 racing here at Talladega. This is where the gloves come off. Josh Berry going back in the garage. Whoa, what's going on with Josh Berry? So Josh Berry looks like he's out of it. Who had Berry on the board? P&W slot, you had Berry. He's off the track. Is there another driver that's not taken that you would want? Let us know in the chat. Let us know. They're pushing Denny Hamlin. What the fuck? Oh, no, dude. Denny go. Denny go. Okay, Denny's gone. They got Denny going. Denny stalled out, dude. Scary shit. All right, Michelle, I'm not going to lie. When I read your chat, I see it says Stroganoff. I thought it said, I love Strogano. I was like, what a nickname for Joey Logano, Strogano. If you can find a way to make the shape of Joey Logano's face with beef stroganoff, Jesus Christ. You would win a TV show, a cooking show for that, dude. Next stop, the big one. Everyone is about taken. Let's read through it. Bell, Herbst, Bush, Cindric, Cody Ware, Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano, Casey Mears, Anthony Alfredo, BJ McLeod, John Hunter Nemechek, Cole Custer, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Daniel Suarez, Justin Haley, Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, Carson Hocevar, Ty Gibbs. Beer on the track is also taken for a caution. Tyler Reddick, SVG. Actually, I take that back. SVG is back on the board. So P&W, you want SVG? Because we're racing at Talladega! Here we go. Kyle Busch on the inside. Nemechek on the outside. And we're whipping. It's lap 127 of 188 at Talladega. Who do you think's going to win? Get it in the chat right now for extra energy. Let me know who is your pick to win right now. Lay it on the line. Lock it in. Let me know. Oh, yeah, Balicki had Animal on the track as well. Balicki, I got you down. Balicki with Animal on track. John Hunter Nemechek gets the clear jump right here. 3 wide racing is happening right now as we got Ty Dillon, who just basically ended Josh Berry's whole fucking rest of his day. No penalty given. He's leading the high line. Middle line is going to be John Hunter. Low line, Kyle Busch with Anthony Alfredo and Michael McDowell behind him. Joey Logano trying to be a selfish fuck. Here he comes. Right here behind Reddick. Now Logano moves up into the high side. Logano's going to take the lead of the high lane. And now that's going to leave McDowell out to dry on the bottom lane by himself. 2 wide racing right now at Talladega. Main lines are happening. Cass Van. I got you down for SVG, P&W. All right, Logano now really just kind of falling away as John Hunter Nemechek, Tyler Reddick run away with it. Kyle Busch showing real strength right now at Talladega. He has won at Dega before. And if you've got a favorite driver that you can't see on the telemetry bar, or you want to know an update on where that driver is running, let me know in the chat, and I got you covered. Barry now is back on the track, though, so I got you locked in for Barry and SVG, P&W. So he is back on the track. So now you've got 2 drivers in the fight. Let's see what happens here. Caution sweepstakes still alive and well. Lap 129 of 188. Barry's getting ready to be lapped. Going to be a tough time for him. John Hunter Nemechek leading it on the high line. They're single file lined out on that high side. And then it's a long little distance back where Ty Gibbs or either Riley Herbst is leading that middle lane. Toyota Togan. All right, here we go. Looks like we're on the onboard of Ty Gibbs right now. He's trying to make that middle line work. Basically, the inside and the outside is all we got right now on the track. The majority of cars taking the outside with John Hunter Nemechek leading before they get ready to try to get some more momentum going. Buescher now getting close to tapping the ass of Logano. So much in-car communication with Logano. Now door-to-door with Gibbs. On his own, the Toyota's running out. Uh-oh, they smell something. It's probably all that shit on your upper lip, Joseph. Joey Logano has enough experience to understand the senses that he has. Jeff Burton. He said he can smell gear oil in his car. Joey Logano can smell gear oil. Let's take a gander. Kyle Larson, obviously, in here. But who else could be in here? Eric Jones is in here. I don't know. Eric Jones popping up in the crystal ball for some reason? What? What? Where is Eric Jones right now? Eric Jones popping up in the crystal ball. They don't even have odds on Eric Jones right now. You can't even bet on Eric Jones. What the hell? What? That's because he's out. That's what I get for not really reading into the future. Damn. I misread. Gibbs takes the lead right now in Talladega. Nemechek second, Wallace third, Reddick fourth. Herbst up here as well. I feel like Herbst is going to cause a caution. I really do. I really, really do. Eric Jones wrecking Larson? What? Eric Jones is out. Drivers that are out. Jones, Gregson, Allmendinger, Stenhouse, Haley, Cindric, and Elliott. What? Look at Bubba Wallace now fighting back with Herbst. Toyotas are tugging. Here come the Yodas. Win race you must. Kind of a Yoda. What are the top speeds today? I know that Christopher Bell, I think, set the record today for fastest lap. So I know Christopher Bell has a fastest lap. I don't have my normal telemetry to read off of today, so it sucked because NASCAR didn't update the live telemetry bar that we normally use. So I had to do a makeshift bar today. So I can't see a lot of that data in real time like I usually do. Suarez now up top. Herbst, Logano. A lot of movement. We're trying to form 3 wide, but not going to happen. Brad K slides back in. It's 2 wide racing at Talladega, middle and high line. Blaney and Logano going to make a run, says EMP. McDowell, fastest lap. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I could probably look at, you know what? It might be a good idea to look at my phone. Might be a good idea. Let's take a gander. I know I did see Chris Bell have a fastest lap set, though. McDowell may have taken it. 50 lead changes so far today. Lap 133 of 188. We're on lap 13 of 68 in stage 3. And Joey Logano takes the lead with Ryan Blaney not far behind him. Now, here's the deal. You're Joey Logano, you're Ryan Blaney at the end of this race. Nobody can be mad if something happens, right? You got to punt. You got to punt Joey if you're Ryan. especially after the back and forth bickering that they've had today. Logano giggles are strong enough to make him win. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. I don't know about you guys. Y'all let me know what it sounds like to you. What does it sound like to you when Joey Logano giggles? It's like a how can we put that in text? HUNGHHH? That's how Joey Logano sounds to me when he laughs. Let me know yours in the chat below. Logano leads the race. Blaney second. Kez in third. Suarez fourth. Busher fifth. Herbst in sixth. Michelle knows. Michelle knows how the giggles are. The true giggles. Cass is going to hate us before the end of this race. All right, here we go. Let's see now. I don't think nothing really is going to happen out of the usual here. Brad K may do some wild shit. I could see Brad K getting quick to jump. It could be a Brad K payday. What are the odds? Brad Keselowski's 12-1 to win right now. Could be a Brad K payday. I'm going to take a look. I mean, he's still here. I mean, the main thing is who's still here, right? Who's still here right now after a pretty big wreck? Took out a lot of guys. Who's still here? Let's take a gander. We're going to stop betting on the NFL. This is tragic. It's a crazy world when you're better at betting on NASCAR than you're better at betting on NFL. That's all I'm going to say. I like that, Owen. I like that one. Punt your teammates in the playoffs. Always works out, said Hamlin. So here we go. Logano's got the lead. But if I'm Blaney, I've got to turn him. If I'm Blaney, I've got to turn him, dude. Because, I mean, both of them, you're kind of in a dogfight here, right? So you're kind of in a dogfight between Blaney and between Logano. You're in a dogfight. You're not sitting good in the points no matter what. Get the win and in. I want to fight, dude. I want to fight between Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney. I know Blaney would win. Blaney would win that fight. Three wide racing right now. Reddick up top on that high line. Looks like Herbst is in the middle. Yeah, Kyle Busch is like, Reddick, you got to get out of my fucking way, dude. I'm coming. Alfredo's just been tucked behind Busch this whole race, dude. It almost feels like Anthony Alfredo's he's with Kyle Busch no matter what. Have not. Loy says, don't be a Raider fan. Note taken. I am a Saints fan. I'm a New Orleans Saints fan. All right. We're going to have to see Blaney and Logano's sword fight if they maintain control of this race. We're on lap 139 of 188. Still a lot of racing left to go. Going to have to come in for some pits. Going to have to do a little bit of splashing and dashing. Could be another wreck. Could be another caution sweepstakes. This is Talladega. This is what we watch for. Joey would be intimidated by the fight surrounded by. Yes, he would. Joey, the rumor has it Joey has never gotten into the Talladega display car with the Cougar because he's that afraid. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Todd Gilliland down there, too. Don't cut Todd Gilliland out of this thing either. He's always somebody I have in my DFS lineups. Lap 40 of 188 at Talladega. Logano leads it on the low line. Reddick really trying to get some momentum going on that middle lane right now. He's running sixth. It's Logano, Blaney, Kez, Busher, Priest. RFK looking fucking strong, boy. Shout out to Ryan Priest, too. We just had him come on the Motorsport Report this past week. It was a great interview before. Unfortunately, technical difficulties cut it out. But had a lot of chatter about the state of NASCAR and what his thoughts are right now. So make sure you check that out, too, if you're here. You got some time. Busch is due, Loy, and I firmly agree. Logano has the lead right now. Blaney's running in second. Keselowski in third. Chris Buescher in fourth. RFK kind of trying to show how them Mustangs run. Wild horses. Wild horses at Talladega. Haven't really seen much Hendrick horses, though. But we have seen the dark horses running today. Ford looking good right now at Talladega. Kyle Busch trying to make something happen with the bulls. So you've got horses, bulls, and bow ties. That's what we've got here at Talladega. Horses, bulls, and bow ties, which you got every week. Horses are running. Bulls are fighting. And the bow ties are just kind of chilling in the back, waiting for their turn. Kind of a great analogy. I see Kyle Larson running back there on that high line right now behind Bell. Blaney is bitching about Logano. Blaney's bitching. This is the best kind of race, guys. Blaney's already bitching about Logano. He's going to get punted, dude. You got to do it, Blaney. You have to do it. What about the pit? What are you talking about, Cass fan? Dark horses. They are dark horses. Oh, got a big fan out here in the back. What's happening? Looks like a tire or maybe something wrong with it. I don't know. Herb's now backing out of this thing. He's going down the pit road. Let's see what happens. Rough. He was running really strong. My boy Dylan Welch keeping us updated. Sombreros are taking a siesta right now, Amanda. It is true. Oh, yeah, Byron was like, I've seen this play out before. I got to get out of the way. Byron paying attention to the road this weekend. Good for him, dude. Good for him. A lot of chatter on that this week about it was Ty Dillon's fault. Still got to watch the road. You still got to watch the road. That's all I'm saying. I would love it, Swiss Missile. I would love it because there's so much pent-up aggression in the Penske camp because of Joey Logano. There's so much that Blaney probably won't ever say, that Cindric probably won't ever say, but you know it's there. And Logano's fucking things up right now. Because here comes Alfredo on the outside. 45 to go. Alfredo now taking the charge in the middle line. Reddick's behind him and Kyle Busch. So you know Kyle's kind of using those two as human shields. He's trying to make his way ahead. Now we got McDowell on the high side. McDowell, so we're 3 wide racing right now at Talladega. Logano's running low. Blaney's right behind him. Now McDowell says, fuck it. Here's Chastain up at the top as well. The pick that my wife made on the phone, Chastain's in the mix now. My wife, the real one, she's got the crystal ball today, apparently. Holy shit, where did Ross come from in the camouflage car? Almost didn't see him. Logano, McDowell, Alfredo, Blaney, and Chastain making up your top 5 at Talladega right now. Lap 145 of 188. This is where you gotta figure something out, Joey. You can't just stay where you're at. What's going to happen here? Who's going to move? How are we going to make this more adventurous? I think Blaney needs to get out. I think Blaney needs to find a way into that middle line and move. Leave Logano out to dry and push. Anthony Alfredo. Shout out to Anthony Alfredo, a true legend on. He's does a lot of one-off racing now. Does a lot of iRacing on TikTok as well. Logano's still the clear lead on the bottom, though. That middle line and high line have kind of broken up, pushed back a little bit now. It's a dance right now with Blaney and Logano. Blaney and Logano, McDowell and Keselowski are making some noise right behind them. Blaney leaves Logano out to dry on green flag stops. It's too easy. I need him to do it now. I need him to bat. I need him to turn him. Turn him. Get him out of the way forever, dude. Dude, Blaney might get fired if he did that. I'll be honest with you. I don't want anybody to lose their job today. I don't want anybody to lose their job today. Let's see what happens. Too busy showing us Xfinity commercials. McDowell's got that middle line up high. Logano is low. Blaney's behind him. Got a little bit of movement now going into this middle. Is somebody breaking out? Who's going to break out of that low line and go middle? Anyone? Come on, Brad. Come on, do it, Brad. Bowman has a terrible day, been in the back all day. He's just waiting, Michelle. He's just waiting. Chastain leading that high line right now. So we're 3 wide racing at Talladega. They're getting a little bit of separation now. Let's see what's going to happen here. Gilliland's tucked back in the pack. Yes, he is. I mean, at some point, you got to say, fuck it. I feel like Blaney should go rogue here. Because this middle line's about to come. Look, Logano's dipping out. Logano's dipping out because he knows it. Now he's got to let it ride. Now it's door-to-door with McDowell. Are they going to have enough, though? That's the question. Are they going to have enough momentum? I don't know. There's a big separation on that middle line. But here's McDowell and Alfredo trying to make this push. They're trying to make something work. Separation now happening. What's going on? Alfredo loses it, though, and it's back. Here we go again. Restacking them back to the pack. They couldn't make that happen on that push. Logano, Blaney, and Keselowski now up in that big 3. That low line's rolling. Everyone's just kind of sucked into the low line. They're trying to make that middle ground work. They just can't get enough of them packed up right there in that middle. 148 of 188. Come on, we got to start sword fighting here, boys. Can only have one big one today. Elliott is out of the race. Trying to check the chat a little bit. Imp. EMP, bro. Anybody see my dog, dude? Oh, dog fucking. Ah. That's how I heard that. Just being honest. SVG showing a little bit of a side-by-side. If Blaney wins this race and locked in the championship, would be 2 Penske. If it happened, NASCAR is going to change it. No, because Joey will be a good little soldier. Joey's a good little soldier. Chastain now in the middle. Here we go. Chastain now in the middle in the camouflage invisible car. Here he comes. They got the momentum now. They got the cars now. All right, here we go. Stacked up in the middle. Can we make a push here? We need to get them bunched up a little bit together. McDowell and Alfredo are going to have to push. We're going to have to get Gibbs to push, and Chastain should be able to take it. It's going to cause enough of them to fall in. Let's see what happens. Middle line right now looking strong, boys. Middle line's looking strong. Let's see. Can we make it work? Dude, Chastain, what if my wife's pick is right, dude? What if we get it? This is nuts. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Where are we at? Let me know who's going to win. 150 out of 188. Chastain now got good momentum. A lot of cars in that middle line. Bell is now trying to form something on the high line. Logano and Blaney still holding strong on the low end. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. Logano now, is he going to go middle? No. He's going to stay low. Lot of momentum picking up in that middle. Chastain, yes, he did. Chase's wife's pick came out of nowhere. So we got a lot of magic in this household. I am the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball. Maybe she's got the answer today. Chastain to win right now. What are his odds? Chastain is 25 to 1 to win. I gotta lay some on. My wife picked it. I gotta bet on it for her. What kind of a husband would I be if I didn't? You know what I mean? If I can get him at 25 to 1 right now to win, why not? I'm gonna take him at 25. DraftKings was the quickest one I got pulled up. I'll put a little bit on there. Putting a little bit on Chastain for the wife. I did, Taco. I just put some money on Ross. I am locked in. I have Ross now. I have Larson. I have Ross, Chastain. And I have Briscoe. But I don't know where Briscoe's at. Logano's up top. Blaney second. Bell third. Keselowski fourth. Chastain in fifth. I do have Chastain now. I got a little bit of money on there. P&W says, look out for SVG. Here comes Shane Van Gisbergen on that high line. Look at him. What's going to happen? SVG now trying to pick up a little bit of steam on that outside. Christopher Bell is dropped in front of Chastain. He's door-to-door. Bell is door-to-door right now with what looks to be Brad K. Busher behind pushing Brad. Brad's about to try to get up there and push the 12. Still a little bit of separation there, though. Fading out. Priest right behind. RFK is 1, 2, 3 on that bottom line. And they got Ty Dillon behind them. That would make me nervous. Let's see. Here comes SVG. He's back. He said he wants to show he belongs. Need another top 10 performance from this guy. He did get one at Kansas. Don't forget it. Started 29th, finished 18th in stage 1. Now he's running 7th. Pretty incredible to watch SVG do what he's doing right now. It's nuts. 3 wide racing at Talladega. Logano leads it on the inside line. Middle line, Chris Bell is the leader. And high line, Shane Van Gisbergen is the leader. If they can get that, only about 5 cars, though they're going to need a lot more than that if they want to get that momentum. A lot of momentum for that low line right now. Blaney just biting his fucking nails, dude, because he's faster and he wants to go. Someone tell Logano to get behind Blaney, dude. Why not, you know? Right blink. Logano first, Blaney second, Keselowski third, Bell fourth, Busher fifth. Now Van Gisbergen up into fifth. Got a little bit of steam going on that high line. Logano still on the low end, holds it down for everybody. Look, if Logano's led this many laps, that usually means he's going to find a way to fuck it up. I think we can all be pretty comfortable with that, right? We can all be pretty comfortable with that. He did, Michelle. Michelle, you might need to buy. Michelle, it might be time for you to buy an SVG shirt. He won you a pack. I don't know. Maybe he's in a preferred spot, but I'm just going to say this. If I'm Ryan Blaney, I want to be up front leading that thing. Because I think Ryan could actually hold it. I feel like Joey will find a way to you're getting nervous or fuck it up, something. Yes, they are going to have to pit one more time, Coop. Let us know now. We've got 33 laps to go. Illuminati numbers, 33. Who's going to win this race? Let me know in the chat. What do you think? Who's going to cause the caution sweepstakes? We've already given away 2 packs today. Is someone else going to get another pack? I feel like there should have been more here at Talladega. I feel like we should have more packs to give away. I want to give away more packs. And the 96 sets, I have some 96s coming, man. Almost out of this 95 box right here. I got some 96s on the way. So we're watching now. We're on William Byron's onboard. He's up there in the mix now in that middle lane. Here comes Todd Gilliland on the outside, leading high. Chastain's behind him. Got some good momentum, good side drafting going on by Gilliland. Gilliland's someone to never count out, man. Gilliland now up in third. Hamlin now back up into third. Here come the boys with 30 to go. Here we go. Time's coming. Formation is beginning. It's getting close to them pit windows. Let's see how it shakes out. Briscoe up on that high side. He's coming up quick on Chastain. Had to let off throttle a little bit there. Gilliland now trying to challenge on the middle for the first over Logano. He's got McDowell behind him. Isn't that something? Oh, no, Hamlin's behind him now. I keep getting Hamlin's car and McDowell's car mixed up. All right. Hamlin's popping. I'm telling y'all, I told y'all Hamlin was at 16-1. Don't count him out, dude. He'll come back when it's when the going gets rough, dude. He's gonna pop up. Abraham Lincoln has a chance to win. Coop, who do you think is gonna cause the next caution, Coop? You want to get in on caution sweepstakes? Tell me who's gonna cause the caution. Too wide racing. Bowman might have a problem. He's in 28th right now. That high line ain't getting nothing going, though. Logano's still on the bottom with Blaney. There ain't no movement there. Here we go now into the turn. Can Gilliland get up there? Can Hamlin push him? Got a little tap. Blaney taps Logano. Separation now between Hamlin and Gilliland. Can he reel him back in to push him? Let's see. It's Logano, Gilliland, Blaney, Hamlin, Keselowski in your top 5. Brad, Larson, Buescher, Suarez, and Priest making up your top 10. Larson's up there too. So, obviously, whoever wins today, which could be anybody, but I feel like Ryan's going to be in it. Ryan will be in the playoffs. I feel like Byron's going to pull it out by the skin of his teeth. Larson. I don't think Chase makes it. Not now. And I don't think Logano's going to make it, dude. I really don't. But that's, I can't really give that out because that's more of a want, not a need, you know. He's good enough to do it, but it all is going to come down to this race right here about what happens with Penske. I know that much. Because we know Ryan can win Martinsville. Ryan's going to be way better than Logano at Martinsville. So maybe this is like their only shot. Maybe they're strategizing it at Penske that way, like they want Logano to win today, then they'll go get the win for Blaney at Martinsville. Maybe that's the part of the plan. Maybe that's part of the strategy, but you can't really count on that. That's just, you know, shit in one hand, wishing the other, see which one fills up faster. 27 laps to go at Talladega. Gilliland's got the lead right now, though, on that middle line. Now it's going to be Logano taking it back. That bottom lane is just going to be so strong, man. Do it. Listen to Amanda. All right. Logano up top, Blaney second, Gilliland third, Keselowski fourth, Buescher fifth. 27 laps to go at Talladega. Splash of fuel laps coming up. Gonna have to get some splash of fuel. Just got me a splash of fuel. This is how I get my splash of fuel in the pits. That's my splash of fuel. All right. 26 to go at Talladega. We're waiting. Update. We are not doing pork chops. We're doing steak. Dum, 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 dum. Now Kyle Larson's really got to win. Or Chastain. They want me to make barbecue steak bowls tonight. That's what we're going to do. 26 laps to go at Talladega. 25 to go. Gilliland now up top. Logano now back. They're battling up top. Hamlin's up here in the mid. Anytime Logano and Hamlin have to, like, get around each other, you know. Side-by-side racing. Just updated. Letarte saying only 4 cautions right now as we watch them rip. Hamlin's up at the top. So we're about a lap a minute. About a lap a minute at Talladega. Do the math. Medium rare, you got it, Michelle. That's how I cook my steak too, coincidentally. Big medium rare guy. Update on my dad picking Kyle Busch. The last thing I've gotten from my dad was, let's see, but the Hendrick cars doing like old times. I don't really know what that means. But the Hendrick cars are doing like old times. That's the way my father sees it. That's the way Ricky sees it. Side by side, Gillen and Logano. We're just waiting on the pits now. Waiting on those pit stops to happen. Whipping and ripping and running. Remember when there used to be like 5 people here? That's fucking incredible, man. I love it. Let's keep building it, dude. I want to see 500 people here, dude. I want to have a good time. I want to have a party, man. The more chats, we figure out how this YouTube thing works, man. The more chats we get, the more it pushes to people. And the more, we got a car sideways. The caution is out. It is Cody Ware. Cody Ware. Taco Todd, are you in the chat? Taco Todd. Taco Todd, the caution is out. Are you in the chat, Taco Todd? I know Taco Todd. Taco Todd, a great member of the Discord as well. Cody Ware brings out the caution with 23 to go. No strategy pits now. Taco Todd, baby. Just hit me up. Let me know where to send that pack off, brother. So that's it. Taco Todd joins the caution sweepstakes winner circle for Talladega. What happened to Cody?
An unfortunate end to the day for Rick Ware Racing's Cody Ware in the Arby's Ford.
Just lost it.
He ended up spinning in his own oil.
Spun in his own oil.
Very slow. We weren't sure if he made it back around.
It's tough, man.
51. And then with him spinning on
It's tough, you know.
caution instant
Absolutely, Taco.
car, and this will put the
Just shoot me your address in Discord, brother. I'll get it out to you. Hell yeah. Taco Todd wins. So I'm sure Cody Ware will be able to get back in. So Cody Ware is now back in the caution sweepstakes. So if anybody here hasn't had a chance to have a driver for the caution sweepstakes, you can pick Cody Ware now if you would like. So if anyone here new that's watching wants to hop in, get in here right now and let me know who is going to cause the next caution. We have Bell, Herbst, Busch, Cindric, Logano, Wallace, Casey Mears, Anthony Alfredo, John Hunter Nemechek, BJ McLeod, Cole Custer, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Suarez, Haley, Hamlin, Bowman, Hocevar, Ty Gibbs, Beer on the track, Reddick, Dillon, Ty. No one has Austin Dillon for a caution, by the way, which I find incredible. Brad K, Ryan Priest, William Byron, Austin Hill, Ross Chastain, Zane Smith, Eric Jones, Animal on track to cause a caution, SVG, Barry, and that's it. I will tell Kip you said it. A lot of the old garage guys, they remember Kip Richards from Team Pangus. If I could get enough people, I never got, there was a small group of people that really loved Kip Richards. Was a character that we have from Alaska. He was the official NASCAR bad boy. I'm going to make a Team Pangas shirt one of these days to represent. Hamlin has clutch issues with 21 to go. He's just got to finish top 10, dude, no matter what. While we're under caution, I'm going to relieve myself one more time because this is about to get wild.
Let's relive that magical weekend a week ago for Denny Hamlin. Big time moments for big time athletes. Let's go, Denny. How about that? This is the point where I give the fans some. I beat your favorite driver. I beat your favorite driver, folks. Not today. I appreciate all of you so much. Here comes Hamlin again. I'll bet on you. I didn't think we were going to win, but I knew I was going to give it all I had. Denny Hamlin is going to Phoenix. 60 wins is massive. Championship, here we come. He knows his time in the sport remaining is limited. He's going to capitalize on every opportunity. A couple of really important things post that race last weekend. Denny Hamlin said it meant more. It was his 60th career win. It puts him in a tie for the top 10 all-time with Kevin Harvick. He said he can't believe his name is on that list. And he gets a chance to race for that elusive...
All right, they're going on pit road just in time. I swear they wait for me. They wait for me. Here we go. Byron, Blaney, Logano, Hamlin boxed in on pit road. 3-3 for Byron. 3-1 for Logano. 2-7 for Ryan Blaney. And they're going to have to do some extra work on Hamlin's car, unfortunately. They got the hood up on Hamlin's car. Shit. Blaney wins the race off pit road with Logano behind him. It's go time! Blaney up 2 spots. Logano down 3. Gilliland down 1. Larson up 4. Keselowski flat. Yeah! Let's go. Boy, I'm glad I didn't throw any money on Denny. I'll be honest. I am glad I did not put any money on Denny, dude. Dude, this is what my dad just said. Look at that last text from my dad, guys.
Get more with a free 5G phone and real unlimited.
Let me get it where you can read it.
More ways to connect. I love you. Stream the last lap of the race.
I don't know if it's gonna
You can get more moments to
there it is. Look at that text from my dad, dude. Anybody but Logano, dude. Even Papa. Even Ricky's on board, dude. Yes, I did wash my hands, actually. They smell like flowers. My wife is a really good judge of character on hand soap, and I'm a very big hygiene guy. I shower like twice a day. Like, I just like water. Real shit. Real shit. My dad even says anybody but Logano, dude. I'm just texting him back. I love you. Dude, Ricky's killing it. Yes. Ricky. And my dad, like, what a fitting name, right? My dad's name is Ricky. Like, we just had, like, we were destined to do racing shit. My dad's name's Ricky. He named me Chase. He just, universe works out, baby. We're right where we're supposed to be today. We are right where we are supposed to be. Someone get Lagooner out of there. Gotta turn him. I hope it's Ryan, dude. Well, Ryan won't do it. Ryan is going to be too busy leading the race now. The Pied Piper, as they like to call him now. Like, dude, when Blaney had that shit happen to him last week in Las Vegas, I was like, nah, I'm not stressed. That dude is, like, Ryan Blaney is one of those people, man, like, when you get to know him, like, he's just chill 24/7, dude. Like, yeah, I don't know. He's a really cool human being, man. The confidence he carries is so subtle. It's just subtle confidence. That's what makes a real winner, dude. Subtle confidence. Just knowing what you're capable of and just getting out there and instead of talking about it, just being about it. It's one quote I'll leave everybody here with that I grew up with. A buddy of mine, well, he was a little bit older than us in school, but it stuck with me forever. Don't talk about it, be about it. I love that shit. I try to live my life by that. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's why we're here. Hamlin ready for Final Four. Exactly. It didn't even matter. It is with Denny. That's why I didn't even want to take a chance on it because it just doesn't matter. He's just doing whatever. He's just having fun. He's got no pressure. Just ready to get up there for Phoenix and make something happen. Blaney doesn't seem chill from the way he talks to his spotter. Maybe not when he's got the helmet on. I don't really know Blaney when his helmet's on. I know Blaney when his helmet's off. I don't know Blaney with the helmet on, though. That's a different human being. I really do. I feel like they have split personalities, dude. Some of these guys, some of the shit that I'll hear from some of the people when they're on the radio in the car versus when they're just like, as a person, split personality. I feel like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're more of who you really are when you have that helmet on. And maybe that really is what we're seeing here. Like, that's what always intrigued me is just thought, right? Just the mindsets of these guys and what it takes to be a driver. That's always intrigued me. It's like, what is your mindset? What does it take for you to get up every day knowing what you want to do? 19 laps to go in Talladega. Maybe you are the person when the helmet's on. Maybe that is the real you. Maybe we'll never really know. A lot of them say, oh, we just get heated. We're in the heat of the moment, whatever. Well, could that be the real you? Choose cones out. Logano and Blaney go low. Larson goes high. Suarez goes high. Buescher goes high. Byron goes high. Keselowski, Priest, and McDowell elect to go low as well. So it's going to be Gilliland and Blaney at the top. I had heard a podcast with his old spotter. He said one of the main reasons he left was from the way he was. Granted, that's a grain of salt. It's hilarious how, yeah, I mean, he may be a very different type of person. He's always been cool with me, though. Maybe we have a lot in common. Maybe I'm the kind of person that spotter would not like. Like, I've always felt like I had a good bit in common with Ryan. I like him. So maybe that spotter wouldn't like me. I don't know, Ryan. I mean, I don't know. It's all about the energy. His old spotter, his new SVG spotter. SVG seems like he's a lot more just. He's just him. He's going with the flow. I don't know. Maybe he's not having to battle so much of that personality. Who knows? It's hilarious how scary driver road rage is. It's real. I have it myself, dude. I've gotten way better over the years, but I got it from my mom. Do we have any other road ragers in the chat? I need to know. I need to know where my circle's at. Where's my circle road ragers? Do we have any road ragers in the chat? Hand up if you're a road rager in the chat. My mother is like the most elite road rager of all time. So I like a lot of the wild random shit that I say probably was picked in my subconscious from my mother yelling out random obscenities on the road. Guaranteed, dude. That's probably why that definitely is a part of the wild shit I'll say sometimes. The crazy shit that doesn't make sense to anybody else. It's just from my mom yelling at people on the highway. But it is true. It is true. These drivers are nuts. 18 to go. Pace car is off. And here we go. The restart zone. Blaney takes it with Gilliland up top. And we are running. No more pit stops needed. It is all racing here to the end. Let's go. Ryan Blaney getting the big push from Logano on the low end. Larson now pushing Gilliland up there in that middle lane. He wants to make something happen big, but he's going to have to get a little bit more help behind him from Suarez. Now we see the movement. The bumpers are pushing. Here we go. They're stacking. Need one more good push from Suarez for Larson. Blaney now wedged in. Gilliland's taking that top line away for the Fords. Holy shit, here we go. It's a bunch of Chevys up top and Fords down low right now. Gilliland's up top. Here comes Larson, though. He's got some clean air. He's going to need a push, though, from Suarez. Suarez is getting up to the ass now. Oh, a little wiggle there for Larson. We're riding with Busher behind Suarez now. Remember, Suarez, we haven't heard where he's going next year. He's trying to show off what he can do. So he doesn't want to fuck up here. He has something to lose. Larson now toe-to-toe with Gilliland. They're coming down a little bit. Not going to be able to hold it in this turn. Gilliland getting big separation right there. Holy shit. Here we go. Here comes a run. Looks like Larson's got the edge on this run. Can we get some extra pushing? 16 to go at Talladega. No, he's not pushing Blaney. He's not going to push Blaney. He's a selfish fuck. I'm telling you. If it ain't him, he don't care. And that's how Logano is, dude. So that's why I could give a shit. That's why he says anybody but Logano. That's the chant, baby. That's 2005 NASCAR. Anybody but Logano. Larson now battling with Gilliland. Big separation. Blaney's just going to elect to go with him. Big run now coming from Joey, though. Is he going to push? No. Is he going to let off? He's not even going to bump him. What the fuck are you? Like, dude, Joey needs to get turned, dude. You got Suarez, not even on team. Like, that's how this racing works. Like, Joey's just, I guess he thinks Gillen's going to fuck it up. I don't know. What an ass, dude. Get the push. All right, Suarez now with Larson. Larson wants this one, 14 to go. So a lot of racing left at Talladega. It's about a minute a lap. Suarez in the 7 next year with Spire? Oh, yeah. I know I heard that Justin wasn't coming back, but I didn't see anything official about that yet. All right, here we go. Larson's being able to hold some ground now up there on that middle line. Gilliland low. Suarez behind him. Busher behind. Blaney behind Gilliland. Are we going to see Logano try to help make some push with these runs? Keselowski's behind him. Let's see what happens. We're getting door-to-door right now with Larson and Gilliland. Larson on that high side. That line's forming really nice. Briscoe's back there in it. Some of the Toyotas, a good mix of Ford, Chevy, and Toyota on that high line. Ton of Fords on the bottom. Here's Larson, though, side drafting with the best of them. Good little push now. Logano's catching up to Blaney. Larson's got good momentum on that middle line. Let's see, a third line's forming now here in the back. Who's that? Larson has cleared, baby! Larson clears Gilliland. He takes the low line. Let's ride! Suarez now leading that middle line. Busher behind him. He's going to be pushing. 3 lines now. We've got 3 lanes made up. Big movement now as Busher looked like he was trying to move up high to defend. But here comes that high line. Who is that leading? It's Zane Smith. Zane Smith now up here on the high line with Chastain behind him. Big pushing happening right now on this high side. Larson now losing it with the bottom lane. Middle lane's looking good. Top lane is looking strong. Now we got Zane Smith out in the middle. He's going moving middle. Larson now flying up low. Here we go. Gets around Bowman. That was tight. Oh, shit. We got somebody falling out. Suarez was split. He's out now. We've got Larson leading that middle line, but they're bunched up awkwardly right now. 4 wide. Holy shit. Who was that got hung out? Was that Busher that got hung out to dry? Busher hung out to dry. Larson's now making up that low line with Gilliland. He's moving up middle. Larson's going with the middle. Big push coming. He's got Chastain in front of him. Here comes Busher now on that high side. Zane's going to go low. Gilliland's middle top. Busher leading on the high end. Chastain now on that bottom behind Smith. Pushes Gilliland up a little bit. Larson's now going to have to figure out what he wants to do. Blaney's right now pushing Chastain. Smith's leading it. Larson has got the Hendrick horses stomping, boy. What are we thinking, chat? What's about to happen? Who's going to win this one? 10 laps to go at Talladega. Smith has got the lead. Gilliland second. Chastain third. Larson fourth. And Busher in fifth. Big push now from Wallace to Busher. Wallace is still up here in it. Gilliland's got the middle. Zane's got the bottom. Busher's got the top. Gilliland's now going to sword down. Swipes down over on Smith. Let's see what Smith and Gilliland are going to do. Two buddies, by the way. Let's see. Byron now pushing Larson. Busher creeping up on that high line. Low line's got some momentum. Middle's kind of staying strong. Here they go. They're moving back now. Gilliland now finds himself in a weird spot. Larson's behind him. Zane Smith in the low line. Zane Smith's choking up now. Going to slow up. Some of these guys are going to have to lift. Oh, shit, what's happening? That was a close one. Big separation between Logano and Blaney now. Todd is just trying to figure out what lane he wants to choose. He's got to figure it the fuck out. He's trying to play defensive swordsman up here. Gets in front of Larson. Smith still got it on the bottom. Larson's about to bump Gilliland. Larson's got some raw pace right now. Here comes this outside, though. Briscoe's on the top. Another one of my horses. Briscoe's on the top. He gets a big push from Busher. Gilliland and Zane still on the bottom. It's getting dicey out here with 8 to go at Talladega. Larson now is going to be able to split. He's got the middle, and he's leading the middle line. Briscoe's got the high line leading it. Gilliland's leading the bottom. Who's going to have the push? Who's got the momentum? It looks like Kyle Larson or Briscoe. It could be either one of them right now. 3 wide racing at Talladega with 7 laps to go. High lane's got the momentum pushing. Wallace is right there behind Busher. He's coming up on the rear quarter panel of Larson now. Busher and Briscoe kind of have whatever they want, and there they go. They go down middle. Bubba Wallace now gets the run, side drafting off of Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson now, the rest of the field's getting a big run. Byron's going to push Larson. He's going to bump him. Briscoe now is the leader at Talladega in the middle line. Larson on the leader of the high side. Gilliland in the low line are losing steam. Now we're really bunched up. Who's going low? Who's going middle? Here we go. It's getting awkward. It's Bubba. It's Larson in the middle. 3 wide racing at Talladega. Austin Hill makes it third. Larson in the middle, though. Larson wants to get him a big run. He needs to get out clear. Briscoe in the low line now. Busher's with Briscoe. He's going to push bottom. Larson now kind of getting a little bit squirrely with Bubba behind him, pushing him. 6 to go at Talladega. Briscoe's up top. Larson in this middle line look like they're about to get a little run, though, and they do. Larson now out in front. Not enough to clear Briscoe, though. Larson still holds down the middle lane. Briscoe's got the low lane. Hill on the top. Now Bubba, it looks like, oh, shit. Oh, we got movement. Larson tried to go high, but Busher denies it. Larson pushes him, gets back out in the middle. Byron now sitting here. Bubba's going to be behind him. Byron has got Gilliland behind him all over his ass. Briscoe still in the clear lead with 5 to go at Talladega. Larson's right there behind Briscoe. Byron now up here and looks to be Gilliland behind him. Here we go. Byron's now going to get in front of Larson. Briscoe's going to lose it here. Byron's going to have the big run. Larson should get the push. Gilliland's low, but no, they're going to battle good. Here comes Briscoe. Byron still got the middle. Buscher's up top in that third lane. It's lost steam. Let's see if they can build that momentum back. Bubba's trying to break out. Here he does. Now we're going to split. Larson's going to stay with Byron in that middle lane, though. And here comes Wallace now, about to get a push from Briscoe and from Gilliland. Byron's got middle line. Larson's right behind him, and Bell is behind Larson. Third lane trying to make formation with Buscher back in ninth. 3 laps to go at Talladega. Byron and Bubba are battling it out. Briscoe is behind them. So is Larson. 3 laps to go at Talladega. Bell is now up in the mix. Here comes Bell in the middle line. Larson is committing to that middle. Let's see what he can make do with it now with a big run, big push. Cars are getting awkward. Here comes Buscher now high on the outside around Byron. Can he make it, though? I don't think he's going to be able to hold it. Let's find out. He's side drafting. Hold. Yes, they're catching up now. Byron and now Larson getting left out to dry. What are they going to do as Buscher now takes it? Buscher has it. Here comes the push from Larson to Byron in that middle line now. Here we go. Buscher now leading it. Byron behind. Larson kind of getting sucked away into that middle line, though. He's going to have to be careful here. Bowman now getting off the track. Whoa, and the turn happens. It's Buscher! Chris Buscher gets turned. Caution is out. Whoa! You want to talk about lock-in? I just had it. Woo! Chris Buscher. Who had Buscher? Nobody had Buscher? None of you had Buscher? Come on! Nobody had Buscher. Wow, nobody had Buscher. What a tough break, chat. Nobody had Buscher. It's tough for Buscher, man. He was looking good. He just got a big push, and Byron just turned him. Hocevar and his recklessness running up. Are we not fucking locked in? We're going to have overtime at Talladega today. God, that was some good racing. What do we think about that, chat? Was that good or what? Was that good or what? I love that shit. I love track and movement, baby. Anyone but Logano. Even my own dad said it. Even my dad said it. Anyone but Logano. If my dad says it, you know it's real. Hocevar just got a big run, pushed Byron, and that pushed him, and they were just in an unfortunate position. That's exactly what happened.
Did nothing wrong at all, and his day is over.
Look at the crowd reaction. We got a crowd reaction on NBC. That's what I'm talking about, NBC. They're figuring it out. What do we think, chat? We're going to have overtime. Who do we like to win this one now? We've been seeing the movement. We've seen how this goes. Who do you have to win? Let me know in the chat. Outlaw. We love packing it up and moving, baby. EMP says my woman has a Buscher. But tiss. All right, we got overtime. Splash of fuel stops coming in now. Blaney just got his. He's going to block up, slow up Brad K to get into his stall. Here comes Logano out. Logano just got his little splash. And unfortunately, oh no, fortunately, Blaney beats Logano again. Let's go. Larson or Bubba? Okay, I like that outlaw. Amanda says Larson. And he didn't pit here, so he elected to stay on the track. I'm telling you, I felt like it since Wednesday. It's felt like Larson's race. He has been working so hard on these super speedways. We never get him in good high odds. Had to roll with him today. Also had Chastain as well, but he's nowhere to be found. He got kind of left out. Hocevar's now up in the mix in fourth. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. With Hocevar up here now, anything can happen. It might be. We might get 2-3 overtime starts. I don't know. Anyone but Logano. 2 overtimes. Custer wins, says Balicki. That's a really accurate crystal ball pick there, Balicki. God. I love this music. It's like it's like very 1999 2000s. We're about to enter the Matrix shit happening right now. Bubba, then Larson. 2 overtimes, Custer win. That's a very accurate. What else? Can we give me your most accurate prediction of what's going to happen here as we get ready for overtime at Talladega? God, y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I was locked in. I don't even think I looked at the chat. I was so locked in on what was happening on track. I love this race. I love Talladega. And I'm just glued, man. This needs to be the new tagline for your show, Chase. Anyone but Logano. I feel like that should be the tagline for the world. 66 wins. 66 for who? Will it be Brad K 66? No. It would be 64 for Kyle Busch. Who would it be 66 wins for? Let me know, because obviously I'm failing. 66 wins. I'm confused. Yeah, dude, we lock in. Dude, when these cars are on track, dude, I'm calling it, baby. We locked in. Bubba uses his Superspeedway prowess and gets his 4th career win. Okay, that's a good descriptive thing. Look, we could see it. He's sitting 4th right now. The robot. Let's see what the robot Cliff Daniels has to say. Cliff Daniels is a robot, if anyone didn't know. I just wanted to let y'all know that. A decent day of execution. Intercars.com, heavy. That's Cliff Daniels, dude. He can't help himself. Oh, 66 is Mears. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't have known that, dude. Shout out to Casey Mears, though. He's here. Byron, not Bell. Okay. Byron, not Bell. Byron's going to be leading it. Larson's going to be second. I have a hard time thinking that Byron can hold off Larson here, though. It's either going to be Larson gets the edge on Byron or they fuck it up for everyone and Carson Hocevar wins the race. That's my prediction. Watch Carson Hocevar get his first win today. What are his odds? Can you bet on it right now? Or are they already closed the board? They're probably too scared. Oh, yeah, they closed it. Board's closed. Hurst says, let's go Briscoe. I do got money on Briscoe, too. He's sitting in 6th. So, look, I'm pretty fucking happy, honestly, because I have money on Larson. I have money on Briscoe. Those are my 2 guys coming into the week. That was on Wednesday I made those picks. I like my chances. I like my chances right now. Burning laps on caution is terrorist behavior. I agree. But it's going to be overtime. Who cares? We're going to have 3 laps of racing. Choose Colin's about to begin. I say Byron goes low. Larson's going to go high. Boom! I was right. Larson goes high. Wallace is going to be behind Larson. Briscoe's going to be behind Wallace. Gibbs will be behind Briscoe. That high line's going to have a lot of good momentum. I feel bad for Byron. He's got Hocevar pushing him with Bell behind there. Zane Smith and Suarez. Might be Larson's day, boys and girls. But don't think for a moment that it's going to be that easy. I don't. I don't think for a moment it's going to be that easy. I'm going to get me a little splash of fuel real quick. It's a big one. 66 wins after 6 overtimes. Yeah. Hocevar for the upset. Colin, I'm feeling it too. I wish I could bet on it right now. I don't have anything on Hocevar. But, boy, it feels like it might be that time. There was already a big one today, but there may be another big one. Who knows? Larson for the win. Amanda, I would say this. I know you're kind of a Amanda. You said you're. Who are your favorites? Who are your favorites again, Amanda? Who's everybody's favorite driver in the chat too? Let me know. I mean, has your favorite driver survived today? If your favorite driver has survived today, just type their last name in. Let me know. I want to know if your favorite driver has survived today. I know my horses are Larson and Briscoe. They're up there. I'm happy with that. Hopefully we get a win. I get a little bit of money in the bank because we just bought steaks to grill. I love these fan reactions. We're getting fan reactions at the race. That's what I've been begging them for. All right, 3 to go. Pace car is off. We are getting ready. I'm about to lock the fuck in, boys and girls. Here we go. The restart zone is out. Green flag is out. We are racing at Talladega. Who's going to get the edge? Looks like it's going to be Kyle Larson, getting a little bit squirrely up there, though. A little bit squirrely for Larson. Let's see what we can make happen. They got split up real bad there in the back. Oh, Hocevar is getting squirrely. Bubba is getting a little bit anxious, too, pushing on Larson. Here comes Briscoe for the push. Larson's trying to hold it together right now. There's a lot of movement up there on that high line. I don't like it. They're snaking. They are snaking. Shit, that is causing Byron to get up. 3 wide racing now. Big pushes are coming. Come on, we need a big shove. Byron's not going to be able to get it. Big shove coming in the middle line. Here comes Larson and Wallace. Larson now goes down to get in front of Byron. I think that was the worst move he could have ever made. Here comes Bubba Wallace. Briscoe's there in that middle, and they're about to get a big push in that middle lane. Larson's now trying to hold. Let's see if I was wrong. Really packed in tight right now. Hocevar trying his damnedest to push. Separation. Briscoe's trying to push Bubba. Byron's trying to push, and he's going to get hung out to dry. No! Larson! No! Here comes Briscoe, though. We still got a horse in the fight. Briscoe now. Gibbs is up in here with it. We're on the final lap of Talladega. Holy shit. It's Bubba. It's Briscoe. Who's it going to be? Who's going to get the push? Who's going to make it? Oh, my God. They're getting close together. Here we go. Briscoe. They're wrecking Byron's around. Chase Briscoe wins, baby. Let's go. Chase Briscoe wins it. We got money in the bank. Todd Gilliland second, Gibbs third, Wallace fourth, Custer fifth, Hocevar sixth, Reddick seventh, Bell eighth, Zane Smith ninth, and Keselowski make up your top 10. That is Talladega. My God, Byron left Larson that hung out to dry, boy. Hell yeah, Chase Briscoe, dude. Big Chase energy. Toyota tugging. That's what was happening, dude. Look at these pushes, man. Yeah, Byron got what was coming for him. Get fucked, dude. Good luck. Dude, that pissed me off so bad, bro, for Larson, man. Chase Briscoe is having a career year. Absolutely. This is, I mean, if there was one guy that I want to see win the championship other than Denny, it's Chase Briscoe, dude. That dude has fought long and hard to get his place in NASCAR, to get his place in the Cup Series, and he earned it today. He fucking earned it. But, man, when Larson got just slung out, dude, Byron got what he deserved there, dude. Hocevar was like, dude, get fucked, dude. I'm kind of glad Hocevar was there to do it. Yes. I told everybody, look, that's why it's important for you guys to watch the Motorsport Report. Every Wednesday, live on my channel, I talk about bets. We preview the race, man. Would be a Byron caution. Just say it wasn't, though. It wasn't. Chase Briscoe, man. Pump for my dude, Briscoe. Brisket boy. There's Chase here getting out the car right now. Yeah, shout out to Bubba, too, for the top 5. God, what a battle, bro. We had a sword fight right there at the end. This is why we love Dega, baby. Let me text my dad.
He came into the race at Talladega 25-1.
We love it. Let's see if I can get. I'm gonna see if I can get Chase on Motorsport Report this weekend or this week. I'm gonna see if I can arrange that. Got to email his people. We'll do that tomorrow. I respect him because we're both going bald. You know what I mean? And he's not out there trying to get Joey Logano hair treatments. Fucking right, dude. Absolutely, man. Gotta be.
Incredible teammate there. I mean, I honestly would not have won that race without ties. So, just an amazing team effort. I can't believe I won a Superspeedway race. I haven't done it at any level anyway. Thank you guys so much. Every time we come to Talladega, this place is sold out. And it's an unbelievable atmosphere. I cannot believe I won here.
I love it, man.
Bass Pro Shops. And yeah, it's not hitting me.
Yeah, Scott. I know, man. You have to check out. I'll have some clips of the stream up, I'm sure. We got really locked in before that last caution that came out with Busher. We were locked the fuck in, dude. So pumped for Chase Briscoe, though, getting this win today, man. Later Outlaw. It is one for Bubba as well. Bubba is really showing up this year. Did the damn most, dude. Did the most, man. All right. Got a little cash in the bank. Chase Briscoe wins Dega. Dude, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. I'm pumped for Briscoe, man. It's his first Superspeedway win. First Superspeedway win. Look at the crowd. Dudes are going nuts. Chase Briscoe fans throwing beer all over themselves. What a time, bro. This has been so fun, guys. Had a good time today for this race. Been more, honestly, I expected it to be a little bit more wild, but, I mean, we had a big one. We had a big crash. We had some really intense moments, really intense racing. And now we've got Briscoe and Hamlin locked in. JGR with 2 dogs in the fight. Is that they still got Bell that's out there. Bell could get it done at Martinsville. Wouldn't it be something if JGR swept the final round of the playoffs? Wouldn't that be some shit, man? Want to give a shout-out to NASCAR 818, Michelle and Taco Todd for winning the caution sweepstakes. We really don't want 3 Yodas in the championship 4, but hey, we all said it here. Anybody but Logano. Anyone but Logano. We all said it here. We did. So we all kind of manifested it together a little bit today. We did. We may not forecast exactly what's going to happen from that, but we all kind of brought it together today a little bit. Yeah, he is. He's got a sprint car race. He's got Chili Bowl coming up. He's got a driver. He's kind of taking more of the ownership role now, Chase Briscoe. So they've got some kind of thing they're running right now where they're trying to get some sponsors for their Chili Bowl car. So if you know anybody that's got money and wants to sponsor a Chili Bowl car, holler at Chase Briscoe and his people. And they'll get you locked in. I'm going to hit up Chase Briscoe's people and Chase himself and see if I can get him on Motorsport Report this Wednesday. So the point standings right now, Briscoe and Hamlin are locked in. Bell's in 3rd, Larson in 4th. Byron, Logano, Blaney, and Elliott are in the bad in that order. We are glad Michelle finally got her pack, too. I've had a good time. Anything you guys want to say? Anything you guys had? What was your favorite part of this race? What were the big moments for you guys? Did y'all enjoy what we saw today? Did anybody have Chase Briscoe to win like me in the chat? Let me know. I want to know if I'm celebrating with somebody before I go fire up this grill. Because I am about to go fire up that grill. Y'all know me. We love it. If you could bring one of the 2026 NASCAR manufacturers to Indy, who would you bring? Ford, Toyota, or Ram and Dodge? I'm bringing Dodge because they're so new into it right now, and I think realistically it makes more sense. Put Dodge in IndyCar. I want to see Dodge in IndyCar, and I think that they would be pioneers right now in motorsports if they went that direction. They've already got the Truck Series. I want to see Dodge go to Indy. Really bad. That's a real deal thing for me right there. Champ 4 pick still includes Blaney. I'm going to say this, dude. Yes. I really feel good about Blaney going into Martinsville next weekend. I think Blaney will get it done. I think Blaney wins Martinsville. I'm going to have money on Blaney to win Martinsville no matter the odds. I'm going to have to get it as early as I possibly can. But I'm really locked in on Blaney for Martinsville, dude. Penske is not going to have a car out of this playoffs. I can't imagine it. And we're going to be live for Martinsville next weekend as well, so y'all make sure to tune in for that. And then, of course, we'll be live for the championship race in Phoenix. But a Hemi hybrid V6, would that be something, huh? I don't know if it'll necessarily be the Hemi, but well, they got to do something. I want to see IndyCar in 2028 really start to innovate again. And I think that it's starting to lean more in that direction than ever before. I think I had a really good conversation with a racer a lot of you might know, and some of you may not know, J.R. Hildebrand. I talked to him the other day on the phone for about a good hour. He's got this new Blackbird car that he's trying to invent and get produced to put out on the track to see what it's capable of. And you would have to call it a Hemi, right? Yeah. But after talking with JR a good bit, man, like I'm really at this point to where I'm like, I like with Doug being the president of IndyCar, obviously I do the Speed Street podcast with Connor. I'm kind of in those webs a little bit, but I don't know everything. But the way I see it going is more as these manufacturers are kind of trying to pull away from the electric and stuff like that now. They're tampering expectations. I really think that we see them be like, you know what, let's turn on the gas and let's really innovate with this 2028 car. So I think we could see Dodge by 2028 in IndyCar. I would hope for at least. I would hope that to be so. Hell yeah. Taco Todd says the lady and him will be at Phoenix race. And yeah, for branding at a minimum for sure. 36 points. Bottom 4 are a must win. Well, we got news on now. It's been a great day, guys. I want to say thanks so much for joining the stream. If you haven't yet, like this video. Drop a comment on it, too, once it publishes. Everything helps. I appreciate you guys for doing everything that y'all do, just for being here, watching the stream, having a good time with me during these races. Do we see Indy going back to V8s? God, I hope V10s. I'd really rather see a V10. But who knows, man? I don't know. All I know right now is this 2028 car is in development. And they're asking a lot of questions, and they're getting really experimental. So don't sleep on IndyCar when the season comes back around because things are just heating up for that series. Thank you, guys. Much love. I'm going to dip out, and we'll see you guys next week for Martinsville. And don't forget, join me on Wednesdays for Motorsport Report. Take care.
And just hours later, a fourth shooting.